Aguas.
The agua de pure fina.
The agua, the pure what?
Agua de pure fina?
That's actually a really dope way to say it. Oh my God. So, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed last week's episode.
Yes, yes.
You were asking about my face. So last week we went the entire 90 minutes with Spider-Man mask on. So like I was Spider-Man Noir, he was
word.
Miles Morales. The guy sitting in your seat was Spider-Cuz.
Yeah.
And then
Word,
Ra
okay,
was
yeah.
what was Ra again?
Ra
Not
was
Toby, Tom
MCU.
Holland. No.
MCU Spider-Man.
The MCU one, Tom Holland.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
he had like the original homecoming spider suit. So like that was fun.
Okay, that's dope.
Shout out to Spider cuz we had like an interesting season 4, you feel me? We inching like really close to episode 100. I think it's in like what, a month now, like, or maybe a month and a half type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're pushing, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of
Pushing
crazy,
our
bro.
content.
That's dope, man.
Shit crazy, man. But yo, welcome to the Jungle Squad cast, ladies and gentlemen. This is episode 95. You feel me? We
Yes,
are
sir.
here. It's your boy Ape Loso here with my brothers from different mothers. We got Mr. Rad.
What's good?
What's good? And we got a celebrity in the building, ladies and
You
gentlemen.
feel me?
We got another person who's going to be in a brand new upcoming movie dropping December 27, 2024. We got Mr. So Rare Jordan in the building. What's
Sir, that's
goody?
me.
What's
That's
goody?
me. That's good.
My boy is
bro.
here.
Good. Glad to be, first time on this
Yeah.
podcast. Good to meet y'all and all that.
He's like
Nice to meet
Benjamin
you
Button,
too,
bro. He's like the youngest, oldest nigga in the
Yeah.
world. Like,
The oldest, youngest.
youngest, oldest nigga now. That's a fact.
Bruh, good shit, bro. Thank you for coming, bro. Especially
problem.
on the last minute. Thank you for being really communicative, not leaving me on scene and like answering
Nah,
the
word.
phone. Like, I really appreciate that, bro. Like,
No problem.
I'm happy that you're going to be in a brand new movie. Let's get right into it, bro. Talk about it, bro.
All right, so yeah, shout out Justin, man. Royce Entertainment, Royce Empire.
Facts.
Check it out.
Shout out to
Yeah,
that.
we
that's
got
my nigga.
27th the premiere, red carpet event. You gotta, dress your best.
Talk
You know what
about
I'm saying? Put that shit on. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do, and
shit.
it's gonna be a good event. I feel like it's something that's it's just the start of everything. It's not like just one big event. It's gonna be the start of more to come. Like
Yeah.
we're hoping for this to be like something that's always like, oh, boom. When Royce Entertainment got a movie coming out, all right, boom. What they gonna do the record? Like this is gonna be every time. Like, we're gonna up the ante. It's gonna be a thing that's like, it's not like we just dropping this one movie or just doing this one premiere
Yeah.
and that's it. You know what I'm saying? It's
feel
gonna
that.
be run it back, another one, and we're gonna have it. And I
real.
feel like through that, we're gonna get a lot of people
Involved. type shit.
involved.
Yeah,
Whether it be in
recognition.
CT, definitely in CT though, because we wanna, praise CT talent and CT, everything that we got here.
Yeah.
But just even abroad and everything, just take it as far as we can go with it. This is something that Justin and I has spoken about from very beginning.
So you knew him for a minute?
No, that's family, man. That's blood.
Wow.
That's my cousin. That's basically a
shit.
big brother. So yeah, this is something we've like always talked about since we were younger, and now that we're in the ability to get the resources to do what we can do, it's time to show what we got now. So
Yeah.
I feel that.
yeah.
Damn, that's
respectable.
fucking crazy though. Like, so y'all was just like, yo, bro, trying to make a movie?
Nah, for real,
Yo,
like
that'd be a good idea.
I rock with my brother because like he's a methodical person. Like he really thinks about like when he has something that he wants to do, he gonna full like deep dive into whatever research or what he got to do. So now that he's on the business side of his things, getting those things right, it's like all for at the end of the day, everything is for the entertainment, for the
Yeah.
music, for the movies, for
The
all those
culture.
things. We just want to be creatives. You know what I'm saying? We just want
Nah,
to
for
create.
real, bro.
I get that, bro.
So that's the main idea. We want to be a hub for TT just to do everything creative, no matter whether it be just talking, shows, TV, music, just everything creative, everything art, everything media.
That's
Wait,
respectable.
my fault. Talk closer to the mic.
Oh yeah.
But I just want to say, like, I actually appreciate the fact that you guys are bringing something new to Bridgeport, that's why I feel like it's having such like a light on it. It's because it's actually like a movie versus like, all right, yo, I'm about to drop an album. It's actually
Right.
a different type of way to get people like engaged and connected and network type shit. Just overall
Actual
involved.
storytelling.
Yeah, I like that. And the fact that you're anticipating other storylines and like sequels and like, because how I saw Dead in the Day, I appreciated the fact that at the end it was like, yo, part 2 coming soon. So like, it's like they gave you like, all right, this is not like the last thing. So it was everything that you've been saying, bro. So like, I really appreciate the fact like y'all niggas are just doing that and representing CT in a different way.
Right.
Because I feel like there's a lot of talent. I just feel like there's not a way for them to be like seen in a big light type shit. You feel me?
That's what it just says all the time. It's marketing. Like I feel like CT, we have a lot. Like it's a misconception. Like people would think that like, oh, people corny or this or that, or CT don't got this or that. Like, nah, it's really just the showing of it. We don't got a place to like. So, for instance, I was just saying to my boy the other day, I'm like, yo, like the things that are gonna make CT what we want to see it as is having those things. So, like, say if you do music, it gotta be a place where you break in. Like if you ain't show your skills here yet, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't have a designated like one place in CT, yo, you got to come here to show you know what I'm saying, type of thing. Once we start having those type of things and having those type of events and people who really want to see, you know, see CT succeed, that's when we'll really be able to see what we have, you know? Because like we don't notice until a nigga leave. And then he be like, yeah, I'm from CT. I'm like, huh?
And then everybody shows
like,
love.
Right, exactly. Especially nowadays with like, so like, you know, even like with gentrification, how they changing up everything, hoods being tearing down.
Yeah.
Now we gonna end up having a lot of people that we never knew were here the whole time because they was in the crib, you know, chilling, and then they end up like they was in CT the whole time chilling, like, you know. So it's really just a place to show who you are, like, and we gotta hone in more of those events and, you know, have pride in that, and that's when we'll actually be able to see the the fruit.
I feel like we need more camaraderie around.
That's so you have like this is like your first movie that you've ever like done.
This is just my first like official movie, but the reason why me and Justin are kind of like this is just because we just like growing up in church. Like they used to do plays and everything, and in school, like we were always those type of people that was just, we either always had to be on a mic or in front of a camera doing something, and that was just kind of forcing us from, you know, growing up in church early and stuff. So
I felt that.
Yeah, you know, whether it be choir or whether it be playing an instrument or whatever, like we always had to be
Christmas show, something.
Yeah, all of that. So our families were definitely those type of people that they encouraged us to be a part of all those type of things, right?
So now you're trying to build your own now that you have now that you have the materials, the resources, the network, you have the opportunity to do it your own now. So now you're trying to do it yourself. That's actually really dope, bro. That just means you had like a solid foundation growing up, which actually gave you the time and the support to like actually see your vision become fruitful enough for you to take it like on your own type shit.
And then one thing I would say too is like, our parents didn't hide culture from us. Like even though it was like, say, like I said, we grew up in church and stuff, but they didn't hide any of the, you know, all the things that we grew up watching. All the like, they didn't hinder us from that. They still let us. They just taught us wrong from right. You feel me?
Yeah.
But gave us the choice to still go out and do what we want to do. Type of thing. So
my parents did the same thing growing up. It's like they didn't limit me, but they also taught me right from wrong, and then I knew what to do from there.
That's
like,
what's up.
It's not the shows that are making people bad. It's like
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree. So did you actually see Dead in the Day, like the last one?
Yeah. So we all had a little watch party at the crib on Thanksgiving.
Oh shit.
And it was cool because it was like the first instance of, like, we all knew, like, he's been showing us and giving us the scoop and everything leading up to it, but actually seeing it on TV and then seeing him as someone that we know and a few other people that we know that are in the movie is like, okay, yeah, this is real. So I think that was actually a good idea for him putting out that movie first, because I feel like if in another world people will only think, all right, that's just it. Like that's how he would drop the Bridgeport movie, just drop it and hope everybody come and everybody tunes in or buys it and see it.
Yeah, type
but
shit.
So it's like he got that little instance of it with that movie, and now with this one, it's like actual marketing behind the actual. So like he's gonna be able to see
bro.
the difference. It's like putting out a song saying, "Hey, my song coming on Friday. It drops Friday," and you just hope everybody listens
And
to
they
it.
see it on a
Versus
billboard and shit.
right versus saying I've got a song dropping Friday and I got a listening party and it's a after party and all these types of making it eventful. So I think that's all really CT needs. Everything needs to be eventful. Everything needs to be something to come out to. Because once you have that, now you lit. You know?
But everybody be having events, but not everybody be popping out to the events.
And
that's the problem.
That's the other thing too, girl.
Yeah, a lot of people don't pop out for each other. It's more clicky.
Yeah.
We went through that.
I will say the clicky part aspect of it. I mean, I felt everywhere got that, but it's like it's definitely a little thing in CT with that. It's kind of like hits you the wrong way,
tremendously. Like people just be like, nah, like me and my niggas are gonna come up, but it's like everyone should come up together, bro. Like it's the best way.
Like it's kind of like. It's cool, but until a certain point, and then they start retracting themselves from each other. It's like, we can't be too close, too buddy, because like I'm trying to get in your spot. It's like I don't feel like it should be like that. But I also see where they're coming from. You feel me? Because
the other thing is people be weird too. So it's like is people that been in situations where hey, I try to collaborate, I try to do this, but I just ain't got my niche or whatever. I don't got people, a certain amount of people that rock with me like that. It's not my type of people type of thing. So then you got that. But I don't know. I think if we keep on encouraging, and that's why I hope for this, like everything that we're doing with Royce Entertainment and whether it be the movies and music and other things later on, is just, I want to encourage just collaborative. Because I think if it's like people got to see it before they, you know, if they can see it and see everybody else doing it and see, okay, all right, now, you know.
Can you give us a synopsis of the Bridgeport movie? Like, what we have to look forward to? I didn't get to see the trailer.
So, the way Justin does things, all the actors, we've all seen, like, different parts or parts that we just acted in. But we all haven't really seen the full, you know.
Trailer?
So, it's like, no, just like the movie in full. Because like, you know, even a lot of actors talk about it, like big time actors talk about that, like how they really didn't see the full, like the movie in total, and got the gist of it until they watched it at the entirety. Because they do it, because you got to think about it, they do it in parts. They might do the ending scene first, you know what I'm saying, and the middle scene is like last or whatever, you know.
So do the most expensive scenes or like things that take place like
so you don't actually see it until they see it at the end.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Damn, so you're not gonna see the movie until the red carpet?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean that makes sense.
Nah, I'm mad as hell. Nah, I'm like, bro, let me see that shit real quick.
Sometimes you don't even meet the other actors. You feel me? Like you dead or just in your scenes. Be like you never get to interact with another person.
Wow, I don't know how I feel about that.
With this movie though, most of the people already knew each other too. Other than maybe a few, but for the most part, people know each other from around or whatever. So it was like,
you shot in downtown Bridgeport by the steps, right?
Yep. We shot a lot of parts downtown. Yeah, so
I'm excited, nigga. No
I'm excited too, man. Because also it's like the first time we have this type of like. Not only we playing a movie, but it's gonna be at an actual theater. Like, so that's the other part that's kind of crazy. That's still bugging me. Like, we gonna be in the theater watching it.
What theater is it?
The Klein.
The Klein? Yeah. Klein Memorial.
Yep, you're gonna be the Klein Memorial.
Where's that at?
Going down
on the west.
Going down towards Gala Food.
Oh, all right, bet.
On that one-way street.
But like outside the downtown. Yeah.
All right, so it's close.
Yeah.
We lit.
That's in the city after party right after, which is right there downtown. So
I'm definitely gonna be there. Please pull up. Jungle Squadcast is gonna be there doing the interviews. We feel me. We got So Rare Jordan in the building. Justin Royce in the building. Royce Empire in the building.
Royce Entertainment, all that.
Did he like confirm whether or not that Jamal was gonna be there?
Me personally, I'm not sure, but
it's up in the air. I hope he come, bro.
I was talking about that, but yeah, that would be lit though. But I mean, regardless, that's a dude that's in the bag with us. You know what I'm saying? We could he'll always, you know what I'm saying? We could always get him in for another movie, whatever. Saying that's something that Justin cultivated down when he was in Houston. So
yeah,
that was he's like a guy that he can always call back. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Bro,
so.
I can't believe he did like so good in the movie, like Dead in the Day. Like that was like my first time seeing him in a different movie outside of like the Biggie shit. I've never seen him in nothing else.
And that's the case for a lot of people. Like he does mad movies on Tubi. Like he's one of the biggest actors on Tubi. Like it's crazy. Like
that's crazy.
Like so it's like, but I mean, but that's how it is though, because you're not gonna if you all you do is act, or is your main job is acting, you gotta get food from other places. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get money. So you're gonna do a lot of other movies, and it's like Tubi's like a light bag. I would do the same thing too.
I feel
I'm saying just run them joints up.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all need to like run y'all business to a certain level, so like Jamal and y'all can like kind of like start collaborating with Tyler Perry Studios,
bro, for real.
Cat Williams Studios, like 50 Cent, like y'all can really start cross like referencing universes, like on some One Piece, Dragon Ball Z shit, like that should be dope.
No, for sure. And if you ask Justin, he's already in the mode of I'm going to be the Tyler Perry, like they gonna come to me type joint. That's what he was saying.
Like, and he can really, since like y'all say y'all got into like the church and at a very young age, y'all can really start implementing that shit in y'all shows. Like that's dead ass on some Tyler Perry shit. Like that shit dope.
A lot of things that we intend on. This just being the seed, and then seeing the tree sprout. So
nah, facts, bro. Well, we definitely looking forward to that, bro. Like, what's up with you though, right? Like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to just sideline you like that. How are you, my brother? I know we talk, but like we don't really talk about our feelings. Nah, let me. How are you though?
Nah, I'm good, bro. Life's been going well. I'm figuring shit out. Like I said, still for Twitch and
how's the Twitch journey? You got to keep niggas posted. He's a future Twitcher, OT Rad. I actually looked you up today, and I was like, because yesterday or the other day, I was like, oh shit, I didn't subscribe to you, bro. But when I looked, I actually already subscribed to you. So
on Twitch,
not on Twitch, on YouTube.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, I don't have a Twitch, so if you want me to just make an account to subscribe, I'll do it.
Should you?
It's for free, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, facts.
You feel me?
Got you.
Nah, but yeah, shit's been going well there. I think my next step is trying to get into like finding a decent PC on a Facebook Marketplace.
Fuck that. Create it from scratch and vlog the process.
That's more
intricate.
That's views.
Yeah, that's very intricate.
I know somebody who can help you. My uncle did it. It's actually not that hard. I never done it, but
just buying the parts and putting it together.
Vlogging is just recording the scenes and then talking over it later, honestly.
Huh? I
mean, I could just record the scenes and talk over it later like a voiceover. So I feel what you're saying, but it's a long process for sure. So I'm not one of those people that can sit there and do like a
time-lapse video.
Yeah, like that's too much.
So what are you doing on Twitch?
Twitching then, yeah.
I'm gonna be doing a little bit of everything: reactions, gaming, like just chilling, talking.
Word.
Trying to build a community.
What's your top games to play?
I don't have anything right now. I want to be variety. I feel like when people get on Twitch, sometimes they'll get stuck in one game. And
true.
Hold on.
If you want to make a difference, then I was dead thinking about doing it. I was like, I'll wait for like a monologue and then.
Nah, I just didn't want him to like keep leaning, make it more easier for you.
Good looks.
And you can like turn it like this if you want.
All right, bet.
But yeah, I'm just literally
that's chilling,
dope, bro.
Though.
Trying to set up, get ready. It's coming. It's coming.
2025, bro.
2025.
Yeah, because we definitely got like unique shit. Because since we started the podcast like 2 years ago, and then now seeing where it is, we're trying to like start kind of like spreading out a little bit, but into our own individual like niche type shit. Like I've been saying, like once we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll get back to like rapping and making music and shit. But I might have to push it to 900. Like, you feel me? Like,
yeah. I mean, I think 2025 is the time to do everything that you always wanted to do that you didn't do yet.
Well, I've already got 9 albums out, so like, and I got 2 like that's in the tuck. But it's for some reason I don't really want to drop it right now. Like,
it means the album that when it drops, everybody runs to it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, I just want to like a real experience album where, like you said, like it's not just like, oh, I'm gonna drop it on Friday. Like, all right, yeah, when I drop, it's gonna have the release party. It's gonna have. I'm gonna go on some type of like tour. Like, it's gonna have actual good production,
good rollout.
Yeah, like I've done this shit 7-8 times already, and I'm like, I'm not just gonna do it 2 more and then not really get nothing out of it.
Definitely feel you,
especially since I made the beats and all that shit. So it's like, yeah, and I actually really spilled my heart out on that shit. It's like, it's a good. Yeah, so it's just like I'm kind of over the new sound type shit. You feel me? So,
I definitely agree with that. 'Cause I feel like this is the perfect time to do everything like with feeling, because being that we just so like, you know what I'm saying, bombarded and like washed with a lot of stuff. Some of it might be BS, and it might be some BS that we actually like. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But since it's coming, so many things coming in, it's like, once somebody does something that actually hits somebody and it's a feeling, it's actual talent or whatever, it's like, you know what I'm saying?
I agree. I think people definitely need to start moving into 2025 with passion. Like, put like everything you have into something. Not even like all of it. Like, obviously don't quit your fucking job to become a content creator, but like work as hard as you can, like to have both worlds work. Like, you know what I mean? If you have to sacrifice sleep. Like, get your dreams done. Like, I agree. Like, there's been so many people, especially like with just like up and coming Twitch streamers, as well as regular people like Kai and all them, that are really motivating, and it shows that you can really have nothing and just start from a camera in your room and like go crazy.
For sure.
Yo, that's something that I actually really appreciate, and that's really a good transition to the question that I have before we get into music. It's like, what are things that you guys like expect to change for 2025 type shit?
Yeah, so me, I mean, I will say definitely being more focused on like one thing at a time and just getting it done, you know? I'm really a all around type person, especially with music. Like, I'll be making this genre, then go to this genre, then go to this genre, and now I'm like, I gotta go back and finish this one. Like, I gotta,
like you got projects or some shit in different genres that you're working on.
So that's my goal for. It's not even a goal because it's just gonna happen. But 2025, I just want to show the versatility that I have as an artist. So
what do you do
as a producer? I really be going everywhere with music. Like, I really have influence from everything. I love all types of music. But as an artist, all I have right now is just rap stuff. You know what I'm saying? I only have one 10-song EP, and then I got a 4-song EP, then a few singles.
Nigga, 10 songs is not an EP.
I know it's not, but I had to make it a something. Yeah,
that's an LP.
Because I had like an intro. I had an intro that was short, and then like another short song. And then also just I didn't want to make it an album because it wasn't really an album. It was just like a little tape.
No, that's an LP, nigga. That's a long play album or some shit like that.
Right. 2 more songs is an album.
Nigga, that's a mixtape. What is he saying?
Nah, facts.
Nah,
but
definitely I'll tune into it too. Like,
facts.
What's it called?
So I got everything is out on So Jordan, and then on all platforms. I got a Planet So Rare.
Bro, I just realized you just subtly just flexed like 7 times through this conversation. But yeah, I be balling. Yeah, I can rap. I got 3 albums. I'm in a movie.
No, that's what I'm trying to do, man. Just apply pressure. Yo, apply pressure 2025. That's what I'm on. Because basically, I'm just trying to like, all right, we know the things that you can do and the things that you're gonna be able to do. Now it's time to show it. Right, exactly. It's time to do it and show it and put it in the forefront.
That's the business motto, I think. It's like I forgot, like in business school, like I took like one class and it was like a pyramid, and like the first thing was like knowledge, and then as you get up, it's like skills, and then after the skills, it's like application type shit, or understanding, and then application type shit, some shit like that. Like, and then so once you get to the application, that's how you know for a fact like people can come to you to like learn from, and then you can actually utilize what you're doing.
Absolutely.
At some point, like that shit is dope.
Absolutely.
People really don't get to the apply part. They like, oh shit, I know it now. I saw the YouTube video. Oh yeah,
but I just know it.
Yeah,
right. On it.
I'm at the the knowledge part. Like I know it and I did it, but I'm not really applying what I know like right now to the streaming. Like I'm just chilling. Like,
I'm gonna find a mix of both as well. I think
yeah.
for me, for 2025, if there's anything I need to change, it's definitely committing more to my ideas and like visions. I think, like, and not even like visions, like I'm seeing shit. But you know what I mean?
agree
Like,
with that. Yeah.
But like literally, if I think of something that's a good idea, I should really commit to trying to get it done. Especially like with content wise, like I should really double down on it and put it out there because I want to be able to like again find a community, and I can't do that if I'm not being seen in the community.
Right.
You playing hide and seek with niggas?
Not even.
Nah, yeah, I feel you.
Hide and seek champ right now, nigga. Nobody know me.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm
I
saying.
feel
You
that,
up
bro.
right now. But for me, like I think
At what
things that I
cost?
would change in 2025 is I think like I've been real like single for a minute. Like I've been single for quite some time. So I think like I'm not going to look for a relationship, but I think I'm going to like date. Like I haven't dated. I'm
Get into the little dating space.
Yeah, I'm more like all right, I see you when I see you when I have time.
That's
like,
a fact.
but like there's females like I like if I don't see you like during the day, I just like
Yeah.
are you really real? Like
No.
or were you just a dream type shit? You feel me? So I think my one thing I want to change is start seeing women like during the day, like actually hanging out, like and listening to them. You know, sometimes I just don't care. Like I know it sounds fucked up, but I think because I don't care about them or like I didn't prioritize them at all, this has been my most successful
Especially if you just
year
see
of
them
my
at
life.
night. Especially if you just see them at night. Like, I ain't really trying to talk
Yeah, like this
that.
is like the best like life I've had all year. Like no funny shit. God bless everything. Like no funny shit. I appreciate everything that happened, but like it's really because I focused on me. And to me, like that was the first time I ever did that in quite some time, and it got results out of it. Like from the pod, like personal life, like it was like really a blessing, bro. Like no funny shit. So like the only thing I'll change is just kind of like transitioning into showing more empathy, not and dating. That's it.
Seeing women in the daylight.
And seeing women in the daylight. Yeah. That's it.
Brunch time.
Yeah. Hey, what are you doing for 3 o'clock?
Let's get breakfast.
Oh, happy hour. Like, like the happy hours don't be late, right? They be like in the afternoon. Like, like right after work, like 4 to 5, like around that time.
Maybe waiting
let's get
for that.
dinner. Like, you feel me? But as long as we go half, let me stop. I just got half the bitches to follow me just now.
Hat is a hat.
Nigga say you're not paying for everything. No.
Crazy.
Until after the 3rd hangout, then we'll talk. Let me see what your pocket's like. You can handle yourself without me, and then after, I'll be like, all right, yeah, I got it. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
But if I see you can't handle yourself,
yo, I think it's attractive. I think it's attractive when a joint really bought it. Like, so not even offer though. Say you just like, all right, y'all about to buy something, and y'all did like cashier or something. And she just going to the wallet. I'm like,
it's the gesture.
Okay, yeah, just the gesture. Exactly, it's the gesture.
Just like act like you going down there.
You know what I'm saying? You should have $0 in there, like nothing, just straight look boss, like they say. But at least if you did it, I'm like, all right. At least she, you know, what I'm saying, she care about my pockets. Don't just like. There's a few smooth ways to do it.
I think I'm gonna just be like, I got this.
Yeah, like nah, what you doing? Like I
like the the gesture is cool. I like the calm. I can Venmo you half.
Yeah, like the fact that you was thoughtful about it. Like, all right, I'm thoughtful about his pockets. You know what I'm saying?
She gonna be like, I'm gonna Venmo you half. I'll be like, just send me $10. Not much. Like,
hey, like you just gotta repay me in a different way. Like, it doesn't even have to be sexual. Like
it gotta make sense.
Back rub, maybe like. You feel me? You cook some dinner or some shit like that. But like, I'm like definitely chocolate chip cookies, but I'm like a sucker for a back rub. Like I need like them knots out. Pause.
Yo, everything that involves money has to make sense.
Yeah, so but it doesn't have to be reciprocated with money.
I don't think it has to be transactional unless you're giving me money back. So like, that's why I say for me, like, you know, if me and a girl go out for a meal and like say like, and this is my girl or whatever,
yeah,
and say like she's like, hey, you want me to send you half? I'm gonna literally like say it's like $80 meal. I'm gonna be like, just send me 20. Like, I'll pay them. I could pay the majority. Like, I'll pay the majority. If you want to give me something, that's cool.
Respectfully, the only way I'm paying is if I'm hitting it Missionary on the first night.
Listen, I said that's.
Missionary the first night is crazy.
Has to be my girl. If I'm on a date, I'm honestly gonna pay the full way.
Respectfully,
If it's a first date, you pay the full way.
If I brought it up
date.
too, like if I say
yeah.
like, let me take you out, then
yeah.
Once
and
you're my
then-
girl,
but once it's Missionary, it's Missionary time. All right. Speaking of fucking Missionary, ladies and gentlemen, we going to transition right into music. He went from dropping Doggy Style, and now he switched the position.
Yeah,
and
he
he came
did.
through with
Did switch his
Missionary.
for real.
And I ain't gonna lie, before I even get into the album, I actually want to talk about the short film that he dropped the day
Was
of
dope.
the album.
Word, I didn't even see that.
Oh my God, like 12, 13 minutes of pure fire.
word.
Get your ass back
I seen
here.
I
You're
seen
not
a couple
leaving.
parts, and I definitely seen the ending too.
Get your, yep, you're staying right here. So, like, I'm gonna give you the quick rundown. This shit was actually dope. So the full concept, I started understanding like a little bit later, but I'll start with the dopest part about it. One of them, Method Man is the narrator for the
Yep.
Snoop Dogg short film, right? It's fire, right?
Yeah.
And then him and Dr. Dre are going on a journey. They're like partners, and then like they're basically like chopping up bodies like on some Dexter shit, and like they're like hits, like they're catching hits. But the reference towards the hits that they were making, it's not necessarily like they were hitting niggas like on some Hitman shit.
Yeah.
They were dropping hits, and then when they went to the location where all the ocean was showing, bro, they showed all the bodies, and that was like symbolism for like them being able to throughout the entire years drop so many hits after hit after hit on these niggas, like killing these niggas, like like in the industry, like, and they found out like, all right, so they had like a real way how to like kill these niggas, where to put them, like a strategic way to have this shit on lock, right? And then they found out like somebody got into like a deep freezer, and the deep freezer, the lock on it got unlocked, and then there was another body in the freezer.
Yeah.
So like the second half of it is them trying to figure out what the who did it, like who put that body in there. So they're figuring it out, and by the end of the fucking film, bro, guess who it is?
Who?
So they go to dump the body like where all the other bodies are, and then right before they dump that body, they pick up a coin.
Oh yeah, that's the part I saw.
And
Yeah,
it's 50 Cent.
Oh
the
shit.
end part. Yeah, and then on the
And then
boat.
50 Cent comes in, pop, like, yeah.
Dre did really good though. For the parts
Yeah,
that I
dope.
seen, he acted really good. Like he can really act.
You've been in movies before, bro.
Yeah, I know he's been a few, but I feel like you should definitely turn that up.
He was
Like,
in Training Day, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, and he was in wasn't that car wash movie when wasn't Snoop in it too? I don't remember the name of it, but yeah, like Little Smarls and shit like
That
that.
was a great movie, actually.
That was funny.
Damn, what was it called though?
I forgot the name of that. I haven't seen that in a minute.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg was a terrible employee.
Yeah.
Yeah, he always knew how to play like a shit person.
For
But
real,
a
since
funny
Baby Boy.
shit
Like a baby
person.
boy,
Yeah,
yeah.
like bro, my boy's been wilding. Like, nah, I fuck with him though. But like now, overall, like that was just to me like a great way to promote the Missionary album. Like Snoop Dogg, he went really, really like deep into like the acting short film bag that
Yeah.
a lot of people don't really do now. But he kind of like stuck to that concept. And one thing I realized about Snoop Dogg like pairing up with Dr. Dre is that when Snoop Dogg paired up with Dr. Dre, it was kind of reminiscent of when Snoop Dogg paired up with what's his name, Wiz Khalifa, and made
Yeah,
Mac
yeah.
and Devin.
Yeah.
But in this version, like Snoop Dogg is actually fucking Devin, and like Dre is Mac. Like
Yeah.
like Dre's they would put the OG before whatever. But yeah, I was always thinking like, yo, that's actually the cool correlation, because they also added a short film, and like they did
Yep.
like little movies between their music as well. So it was like it's like a modern version of that, which was cool. It's just that Snoop Dogg went like to his generation and beyond type shit. Like it was dope. One of the dopest lines he said in the album was like, he's like literally one of the last OGs left. And I 100% agree with that. Like we really got to respect and pay homage to like one of the last OGs right now. Like we're living in like really dope times. 2024 was the year of hip hop for real.
Nah, for real.
Like, and it's kind of like solidified for me that he can just drop music, Snoop Dogg, whenever he wants, but it's not like on some like he takes it lightly. Like just because he can drop whenever he wants, he's not gonna drop like on some like 7 out of 10 shit. He's gonna go to the top tier nigga who's going to take the choreography, the beats, everything like seriously. The top tier lyricist, artist. Like bro, nigga got 50 Cent and Eminem on the same track. Bro.
Nah, he really did.
Yeah,
that's one guy that could probably get like most of the things whatever he want. Like
literally,
the craziest part though for me. Like, even though he did have 50 and Eminem on the same song, I honestly thought that was a Guns and Smoke. I thought Thank You was a way better song to have Eminem on. Beat-wise, like, I feel like he didn't serve like Eminem what he needed.
Yeah, but I 100% agree. I definitely didn't like Eminem's verse on that song at all. But I just respect the fact that like those niggas can go like on a Mount Rushmore, like, and they were all on a song together. You feel me? Like just them getting like together in a booth was enough for me. Like Eminem already gave me like at least 2 verses of the year in 2024. One of them being like on Juice WRLD's album. Like to me, he really bodied that feature. Like I was like tuned into that. And then obviously when he did, is it JID or JID? I keep messing it up.
JID.
Yeah, JID. Like that one, like to me, like Eminem's feature. Well, that was on his album, but his verses this year has been real solid to me. But that's just my rapper's brain. But what y'all thought about Missionary? I'm sorry, I feel like I just been rambling on. Did I get a chance to tune in?
You gave a valid opinion.
Yeah. I think it's cool from what I heard though.
Yeah. I can respect that. No, I definitely thought it was a good album. I appreciated hearing it, and I thought like the beat selection was like just amazing. Like it gave West Coast vibes, but it also gave retro vibes, but it also gave like current vibes. Like you feel me? Like it literally blended so beautifully for me. Like and then again, like I said, just the features were dope. I think even when he went the Rasta route, like in the middle of the album, like for like a song, like I fucked with the transition.
Brought the Snoop Lion
back. Tug of War in there, if I'm not mistaken. Like that, it was a dope album. I would definitely give it an 8.5 in my opinion. It was a good album. It was refreshing. It wasn't, like I said, it was a different vibe with Snoop Dogg. He's an OG. He's not giving you these current like trap vibes. Like you know what?
He tried to do that little flow. Like everybody keep doing it. Fat Joe tried it too. Like all these old niggas is trying to use that 2016 flow, but they gotta understand it's 2024. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I agree with you though. I feel you. But yeah, definitely an 8.5 for me.
Yeah. I agree, bro. I know you didn't really get to tune in, but it's all good. Out of what you heard, you think it's something that you'll listen to, like, or?
So for me, I think I will give that around that same number too. But in terms of longevity listening, it's probably not gonna be something I'm gonna keep on listening to. But
there's a couple songs on the playlist, like.
But as a project though, especially doing the film with it, I think that was definitely dope. And it's with Snoop and Dr. Dre, like it's big guys, you know what I'm saying? So
low key, you look
big
like
names.
Snoop's. You look like Snoop's Fortnite character with the afro, bro.
Yeah. Nah, yo, I got a new one that I haven't heard. Like somebody said, I look like Justin Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson, who is that?
Yeah, the Vikings. I'm like, what?
You look like that nigga from Jumpin'.
Corbin Blue. We talking about? Yeah. I was always getting that one. Yo, it's always Bow Wow, Corbin Blue.
And the nigga from Holes.
Yeah, yeah. Well, what's his name?
Fuck that. You look like NPC Miles, bro.
Yo, I'm definitely trying to get that Spider-Man role, but they do it realistic.
Yo, for real,
I want that. I think he might have fucked up his whole little thing where he started cursing and started talking crazy on there now. Bro. So I don't know if Marvel might take him. You know what I'm saying? But
Miles gonna be good, bro.
they need to get me on there.
Y'all both look like some Miles ass niggas, like in different universes.
Funny to work.
Nah, I would love to do that. That's fire. Spider-Man was always my favorite hero. So
he introduced me to this, not only Marvel but superheroes in general. Like I never even knew that type of shit existed until I saw the 2001 Spider-Man 1 movie with Tobey Maguire.
Yo, the best
Like,
one is Tobey Maguire, bro.
Yeah, like I seen cartoons and shit, but to see like live action, like low key at the time, I thought that shit was real. Like I was born in '97, so like I was like, oh shit, this shit, yo. I went in like really trying to start climbing walls and shit. Like, nah, shout out to Toby. He really made Spider-Man for me. Like, yeah, and then I really got into Spider-Man heavy. Like I had the book. I started watching every single Spider-Man show, like the old one, the Ultimate, Spectacular, the new one. Like I just felt like I just had to pay homage to that nigga. Like, yeah, that Disney Plus shit. I went on a little Spider-Man journey
because he was a great actor in general. Like it wasn't like he's just like he's biggest known for Spider-Man, but
so that's your favorite Spider-Man too?
Yeah, Tobey Maguire for sure.
Same. But speaking of New York niggas, you feel me? Fat Joe, my boy, he dropped the World Changed Me album and was actually something to tune into. I appreciated it. I valued it. I actually liked the beats, and there was a lot of songs that I liked with it. There was the Ty Dolla $ign one and the one with not Remy Ma. It was towards the end. Fuck, what was it called, bro? You mind pulling up the track list for me? Thanks.
With DJ Khaled. And the album was The World Changed On Me.
The World Changed On Me, my bad. The Us was good with Remy Ma. I thought that was cool to have Chris Rock, but I Got You with him and Babyface. And then was it Paradise? It definitely, that's not my vibe.
But yeah, I definitely think Fat Joe's album was dope. I was actually excited to hear that shit.
I think it was this one, Me and You. You have it liked here.
Yeah, that was my favorite one. That was the one I was playing earlier.
Yeah, this is the one for me.
Me and You was a really good album on that song.
The beat, everything. Like,
yep. Yeah, I definitely rock with Me and You.
But the thing about Fat Joe is that he tried to be innovative with the flows, but I think he tried to keep it nostalgic with the beats. But I think he should have kind of reversed that because I don't
kept his flow nostalgic.
Yeah, because I think that the flow sounded a little bit when he tried it sounded outdated. But if he would have used the newer sounds of like how the modernized beats basically of production nowadays, I think it would have been a little bit more cohesive and like beneficial to the listener.
I don't know. I feel like for what it was, the same as Snoop being an OG like Fat Joe, like literally like, hearing the album and hearing like beats from a different like time frame that catered to his original style, like I thought suited him way more than trying to blend
Snoop Dogg is way more not Snoop Dogg because he didn't make the beats, but Dr. Dre, when you hear a Dr. Dre beat, it's a little bit it holds a lot more weight. And I don't know if Fat Joe has, like, maybe he does have Dre beats on there. I'm not sure. But I'm just saying, like, as an overall, like, project, like, I just think, like, Snoop Dogg catered to more demographics than Fat Joe. He kind of, like, stuck to, like, his core audience.
Exactly.
You feel me?
I mean, like I said, he's an OG, solidified. He has the people that are following him already. He don't need to do much to like branch out and reach out and grab more people.
Yeah, I don't think so. But
at the end of the day, everybody's still gonna go lean back. Lean back. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but I just think Snoop Dogg did it without having to try to do it. You feel me?
For sure. I mean,
it's just a cheat code. He had Dr. Dre like for the entire album.
I feel like this is the first thing I heard from Fat Joe in like a while, so it's dope to hear from him. You know, in general, I'm still excited. I think that album was pretty good. The same, like I said, the beat selection was lovely for me.
It was.
There was 2 to 3 songs I like favorited and put on my playlist. Like, I can't give it anything crazy. I'd probably do like I'd put it under Snoop for sure, and I'd give it an 8.
Yeah, like I'm definitely gonna. I'm not even gonna give it an 8. I'm really probably not even gonna go back to this at all. Like, I'm telling you, this one I'm not even gonna.
That Me and You dream, I'm definitely gonna bump for a little second though.
Feel me?
Yeah, but I also like the Ty Dolla $ign one too though. So but that's a cheat code. Like he used the cheat codes. It wasn't his albums that I'm looking for. Like
it's the features.
Yeah, because Snoop Dogg had singles on there that was like, oh shit, this nigga can really hold it down. And then he went like Snoop, like you said, Snoop Lion, he went Afro beats. He did like real hip hop. He did like actual, like a little bit on the R&B, the melodic for modernized, and like, bro, he switched it up completely. Like I think Fat Joe just stuck to that same flow versus like, yeah, the production was valid, but Snoop Dogg literally was switching his flows. Like I literally heard him sing a little bit, like him really getting into that bag. Fat Joe did try a little bit, but it was that old school, like when auto tune first came out, like that type of melody. Like you don't really go crazy with it, like da na 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 na. Like he just go like that. Like it's not like, I don't know. Let a nigga shiny and shine. Like, you feel me? Like Snoop was really in his bag in this album, I'm telling you. But for me, to sum that up, I just want to say I gave Fat Joe's The World Changed on Me. That album, I'm gonna give it a 7.5 for sure. Shout out to Fat Joe though. Like, thank you for dropping albums. You are a legend. You are an OG. You don't have to have the hottest album out right now, but
just let us know you're around.
Yeah, I'm happy that you still show. Exactly. But one album that I'm actually really excited to speak on, and it's one of the last hip hop albums of the night that we're gonna speak on, Sleepy Hallow. He dropped an album called "Read This When You Wake Up." All right. So the alarm is on. Read it. I think he should have called to listen to this when you wake up, but fuck it.
Nah, I look way more forward to Polo to Sleepy Hallow and Chef G. When the two of them, they always a force to be reckoned with, bro. They've been on shit before together, and yeah, like I said, this album for me was definitely really good too. I appreciated it a lot. I think I have a couple songs I could put on the playlist, but for sure, I think listening to it all in one, I don't think that it needed to be past more than 12 songs. Definitely was way too long for me. And I feel like towards the end, he started to get like repetitive within the lyrics, like going over the chorus like a lot, like a couple good bars and then back to the chorus. Like the beat was always delivering.
And then like one of the hardest bars that he said, I'm pretty sure somebody else has said it, but I just can't remember who. But he was like, he was 11 and then he skipped and then he went to 13 because he hate 12 or some shit, and I was like, oh yeah. I like the bars, fuck 12, like niggas really don't like the police, bro. But
he be assaulting niggas.
Yeah, he just dropped the album though, like last year. I forgot the name of it though. It's not like his project, his like debut. Yeah, he just dropped the album last year. So to drop an album this year again, like and stay consistent like that is actually pretty dope.
Boy Meets World, Jane.
Boy Meets World. Yeah, so it's like, I just don't think, like you said, I don't think it needed all those songs, but there was a lot of hidden gems in there. Like if you go through it,
I could definitely agree with you.
Yeah, but it was with the collabs. You feel me? And some solos. I would give it, like this one, I would give it a solid 8, if I'm being honest. It was a great listen, but if I can start predicting how you're going to sound the next 5 songs, that's a problem. So I can't really, I'm just gonna pick the ones I like and then just, all right, you good. But that one has more songs. I'm gonna pick that I like out of maybe like Snoop Dogg, then I'm probably like, all right, like you said, there's a time limit to how long I can listen to it.
Yeah,
so many times. You feel me?
I'd definitely rate that album like an 8.2 for me. I feel like Read This When You Wake Up was good, but like I said, towards the end it started to get repetitive, but I still fuck with like really like the beats, like everything.
I like him as an artist too.
That's what I'm saying. Like he actually comes in with good flow.
Yeah.
Like regardless of the repetitiveness, like I can still listen to it. I'm just saying, like I know when I listen to something though, when I can want substance, I'm not gonna find it there too much.
Yeah, that exactly. That Ice Spice beat that he was using too, that the little UK beat shit, he was like sliding on it, but he wasn't sliding on it like on some drill shit. Like he had like his own like flow, but he's just sticking to it. I just think it's time to evolve from it now, because he did the same exact thing for the last album and it was good. But if you're gonna keep dropping albums every year, and
you gotta start.
You gotta start switching it up. If not, don't drop so much content at one time and then like so consecutively. You feel me?
I said it once and I'll say it again. You give a nigga a guitar and some bars, that nigga gonna make a great song. He did that. You feel me?
A couple. I don't know if I'm gonna go back, but yeah, that was actually the last of the hip hop. I want to get into a little bit R&B. Shout out to one of the OGs. the living OGs. This might be called the living OG cast. You feel me? The last OG cast. Something about the OGs. Like, yeah, because we're pushing 30 now. Like you pushing 30. You might look young, nigga.
Yo, for
but you got
real.
old
Niggas
moves, nigga.
OGs, calm down, bro.
You OG. You
I can't
OG
believe it.
in this,
Niggas that know more than me.
This nigga call him OT Rad. Nah, nigga. You OG Rad, nigga.
All I know is I know nothing at all.
That's like the older you get, that's what they say. Like the older you get, the more you learn, the more you know
That's
that
a
you
fact.
don't know shit. Like it's crazy, bro. You're the wisest of us all. And the only way to have wisdom is to have age, bro. Good shit, bro. I appreciate you. Yeah, I love you, bro. But Mario, right? That's his name? No,
Yes.
let me stop. Nigga dropped a dope ass album. It's called Glad You Came. Mad sexual.
It's a wild
Or am I
title too.
bugging?
No, not at all.
That's a pause to me.
That's a wild title.
Glad you came could mean a variety of things. I mean,
Bro, what is Mario known for? Sexual R&B music,
No,
and then he
breakup
got a
music.
title and exactly.
I mean, yeah.
I guess.
Music involving women.
So if he broken up, this is the album that he's like, yo, I'm glad you came, and I'm glad, and it's a double entendre on some Kendrick shit. Glad you came.
I feel like glad you came kind of meant more like reconciling with someone, and then like I'm glad you came. Like, you know, I'm here to like establish, like talk, and because for me, some of the songs were like a lot, like very like soulful. Like it wasn't like a regular like R&B pop like mix that you'd expect from Mario. Like he really took the time and like low key like showed OG vibes as well. Because not for nothing, like by the third song, I was listening to it and I literally was like, I had to like double take, and I was like, "How old is this nigga? Because why does he sound so soulful? This nigga's only 38." I was like, "This nigga's spitting like he was singing." Yo.
Yeah, bro. He's like, what you said, the same age as Drake.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
bro.
really crazy.
Yeah,
That's
these
when you
niggas are
peak
getting
younger,
old.
I guess.
Yeah, they getting
Facts.
older, but I don't think he peaked though. I just think that he doesn't know his identity anymore. Like, so he's trying to like, remember how you say he sounded like Lucky Day in one of the songs? So he's trying to like cater to the new sound, but it's hard for him to do that because he has such a distinctive sound that really sounds good with the old school R&B.
I mean, his
Like,
last album was 2018, and I barely heard about that. So you feel me? Like,
shit, I didn't even know he dropped it. Like, you feel me? Like, I'm just paying him homage today because like there was something that I watched of him in a movie or something that, and I thought it was like really dope. And then he started popping up on my timeline. I was like, oh shit, Mario just dropped. I think he was on either Joe Budden's podcast or some shit. Like I seen him on a podcast or an interview type shit, and I was like, oh shit, let me start tuning back in, bro. Like I might have just heard the conversation about the controversy about him sounding like Lucky Day.
Yeah.
I'm starting to recall. Like I just like started tracking the more I started.
he signed Lucky Day.
Not signed Lucky Day. He started sounding like Lucky Day. Like, yeah, and that's one of the songs. I think it was the intro, and he was like, "Oh my god, this sounds just like Lucky Day." So I think there was a controversy and conversation behind that. That must have been one of the lead singles to the album.
But you know what's crazy? I think he older than Lucky Day is might be older than Mario. That nigga is old, bro.
Oh yeah, I might have
that
to
nigga
confirm
pushing
that.
50.
How old is Lucky Day?
Lucky Day is like 40 something, bro.
Damn, so he just started getting popping. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. So I kind of took that. I'm like, yo, if I could be that way, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's cool. Like,
I'll be 50 and famous.
Niggas think I'm still 25 and shit.
Nah, Lucky Day only 39. So that nigga
39?
some respect. He 1 year older than Mario. 40? Niggas say he basically 50.
I heard he was like 40 something.
We Asian niggas out
39
here.
though? It's 39?
39.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, my fault, Lucky
He
Day.
1 year older.
yeah, like chill, because like they're literally like 10 years away from us. Like 10 years from there, are we really gonna be thinking that we're old? Probably, right? It's crazy.
I guess it's really on how you live.
Yeah, 10 years
Literally.
is 10 years. Like right now, I feel like I'm 40. Like I gotta chill, like stress, life, spirit.
My
Like
knees hurt right now sitting in this chair. Like,
nah, not my knees. I just realized when I play ball and I don't stress, I really start feeling like pain in the morning.
Yeah,
type
the
shit.
next
Like,
day you feeling
you
Yeah.
gotta stretch, bro. Stretch
so
every
like
day.
I had like a free period with the kids. We playing gym and the basketball, and I was like it was like two of us versus like three of them, and I had the girl, and we was cooking. Like we was really, and I'm like really doing my thing. You feel me? But like, bro, I woke up the next morning. And I was like, oh shit,
I'm
bitch,
not feeling
I
it.
need some potatoes right now. Like I need some carbs, like because that's the only thing to kind of like ease the soreness is like carbs. Fun fact. But yeah, bro, you just gotta make sure with the older you get, like you kind of like gotta start taking like the vitamins seriously, the vegetables seriously. Like
Yo.
that heartburn shit is real. That niggas really start needing Tums and like, bro, niggas can't eat after a certain time now. Like, bro, I got a bedtime now. Like, it's crazy.
Yo.
Now. I'm old, bro.
You older than us, nigga.
I had to knock on his door the other night. Nigga, I'm hearing Kai Cenat through the fucking vents talking about, oh, hey yo. I'm like, bro,
Like, bro, you
this
gotta
is-
turn that off.
Yeah,
Turn it down, please.
yeah, that shit was crazy. Because
Bro, I
like
get
when
some
I watch
sleep.
TV, nigga, I have like it's not an alarm, but that shit just automatically stops if I don't keep playing.
yeah.
But like if you're on Twitch, like that shit
like
don't have
6 hours,
yeah,
yeah.
it don't stop. It don't be like, are you still watching? It don't give you that option. Like Twitch, you need to add that feature.
I mean,
because-
once someone turns off their stream, it'll turn off.
yeah, but Kai be on his shit till like at night through the night till like what 6, 7 in the morning.
No. I was watching a VOD. I was watching playback.
Whatever, bro. That shit was crazy. I was like, bro, what the fuck is that noise? And I'm listening. I'm like, did I leave my phone on? Because it was on. And I was like, oh, nah, bro. And I swear, bro, I literally tried for 10 minutes, bro. And I was like, all right, now it's like 5 in the morning. I gotta literally wake up in 2 hours. I was like,
Like
nah.
I was in a sleep.
I did something though. I'm telling you, there's this album that I listen to when I can't go to sleep. It fucking works, but be careful because you really will trip the fuck out. I
What
don't know
is it?
why.
Hey, what type of music is it?
Huh?
Yeah.
I just looked up like sleeping music.
Oh,
And it was like, and it's like, it says deep sleeping music. Like
they got brown noise and
bro, like no, it's real like
White
beats,
noise.
drums.
Oh,
it's not
okay.
none of that. It's like real. But for some
Oh, okay,
reason, it's
okay.
like real. Like it puts me in some type of trance,
cool.
bro. Then, bro, one time I was telling him before we get into like, all right, Mario, I give you an 8.5 album, great. What you guys give it? Because I do want to talk about this. What you guys
I'd
give
give
the
it a
Mario
regular
album?
8 as well.
8.
yeah, I would give him maybe 2.
Yeah, definitely tune in tomorrow. It was good. I didn't fully tune in because, nigga, you do sound a little old on that. I'm not really the R&B nigga, but I am the R&B nigga, but the modern day R&B nigga. Back to the dream shit.
Yeah.
So the dream shit. Yo, one time, like after listening to this album, I fucking went to sleep, bro. And I had a fucking like some type of nightmare. Like I was stuck in like some type of spot and like so many different people who I've met in like my entire life, old, young, future, past. Like this shit was crazy. All that I met at like in one place, they're like literally walking towards me.
That's
And then I
crazy.
wake up screaming, right? But then when I wake up screaming, I didn't really wake up. I woke
still
up.
asleep.
Yeah, I woke up in another dream, like
What the
out of
fuck?
another dream.
Bro, that's Inception.
So yeah, I
Yeah,
was
you was
like,
in
yo,
something.
why the fuck am I not up? And then I realized it because I'm having a conversation. I'm like, oh shit, no, this is not real. And I'm
Yeah.
like slowly actually waking up for real now. And I'm like, oh shit, did I just have a dream inside of a dream?
No, I had that
was the
before,
first
too.
time I actually had that, bro. That to
That's
me, that
crazy.
shit was insane, bro. I never had that shit, bro. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, I definitely had that a few times. Mostly when I was younger though. Like I'll be like as I'm waking up, I'll be like talking to like having a whole conversation with somebody or something.
Yeah.
And like as I'm waking up and I'm getting the sentence out, I'm like, wait, what am I saying?
Yeah, you
oh,
was
I was in a
talking.
dream. Like
Yeah.
I've never
that
had
shit
a dream
crazy.
in a dream waking up. I've only had it while going to sleep. Like I've seen myself going to sleep in my dream.
Really?
okay,
That makes
yeah.
sense.
Oh, like you spectated yourself? Like you took your ghost out and then you
Feel
started
me?
watching yourself
Put
type
myself in
shit?
third person. And
Yeah.
Like,
feel
oh,
that.
I'm going to sleep.
Yeah,
Like-
I feel that. Yeah, I feel like I've definitely experienced some type of shit like that, like where it's just like I'm watching myself sleep. But one of the main things I know that I do when I sleep is plan the next day in my head. Like I really plan the entire day in my head, especially towards like when I know I'm about to start waking up. I'm like, oh shit, like damn, I'm about to wake up soon. Damn, make sure sure I get
Gotta
dressed
do
like
that.
this, and that, and that. Yo, yeah, that's how I start like killing time. Not killing time, saving time. So like I know how to get dressed. I'd be like, oh yeah, so this the outfit I'm wearing. I know exactly where it is. Let me get it there. Then get bro. I really be sleeping and planning in my
Low-key,
head,
I be
bro.
doing that too.
Shit crazy. But yeah, Sleepy Hollow. Nah, let me stop. Sleepy Loso.
Get back to business.
Nah, for real. I just wanted to, that was just good, bro. It was music too. It was like sleepy music. So it was like,
That's
listen,
cool.
if y'all can't go to sleep, listen to it. I'm gonna put it in the under the comments, the album that y'all should act. Don't leave. Cause you're not gonna go. Just come back. I'm gonna put it under the description for you guys. I definitely tune in. But moving on, we are done with the fucking albums, and this is actually an EP that we're gonna talk about. DDG, he officially dropped the EP called Handling Business. And respectfully, it's 4 songs, but there's 2 of them that really, really, really I want to shed light on. All right. The first one is with a feature with Tory Lanez. Nigga shot I said shot. He recorded the song in jail through a cellular device.
Had the phone like,
bro, shit was
some
crazy.
shit.
DDG was literally, he was messaging him. He's like, bro, I could really send you a song. He's like, send that shit, bro. He's like, I'm getting this shit done. He's like, you can really do this in jail?
Yeah, bro. I mean, he had Pro Tools in jail, been dropping mad music in jail, so I feel like he definitely has a way of like dropping shit. I just like how with this verse specifically, he decided to start talking about like what people actually kind of want to hear from him. You feel me? Like he addressed the Meg shit. He addressed like how he might be coming home, and he addressed like basically like he's still that nigga. Like I just appreciate that even though he's in jail, like you can tell like while he's in jail, like even though 2024 I would say had a great year in hip hop, I feel like he's still a missing piece in hip hop that hip hop really needs right now. Yeah. Like Tory Lanez is really missing.
Because he was already on that wave.
Yeah,
he was on
doing that.
He was climb up for sure. Like he was killing it, bro.
After COVID, he really took off. Like and Chicks Tapes, like all of them shits, like Alone at Prom. Like
he was touching every that's why I say that. Like he was touching every genre of his all the various things that he do. Like I'm gonna rap this way or sing this way.
You can sing, bro.
Yeah, I'll say yeah.
Because you say you did 2 different genres. So the other genre was singing.
Yeah, so definitely R&B. I have
talk about
that stuff ready to come out.
Sing something.
No, chill.
But I do use a little auto-tune, but it's not like it's a heavy.
Just sing the C scale.
See, now you really put me with a spot.
C scale challenge.
My mind is off on that.
All right,
it's that type of deal.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
You guys teach me, get a music teacher.
Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do.
I haven't done that in years.
Word.
All right, it's fun. All right, let's play a little game then. Before we actually move. So it's my editing. I got you. I'm trying, but it's just like a little like game. So I'm gonna give you guys a count, and then I'm gonna give you guys 2 different things to go. This is the count: 2, 3, 4. So you can keep it with your foot. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now on 1 and 3. Right, Jordan, you're gonna go. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Keep all right, and then on 2 and 4, you're going to clap. Okay, so 4. All right, you ready? 1, 2. No, look. 1.
That's what you asked for. Clap.
3, 4. 1, 2.
You feel me?
3, 4. We will rock you, honey. Be a big read it.
Say you got blood on your face.
Blood on your big disgrace.
You can all over the face.
This is not School of Rock.
This
is not School of Rock, Jack
Good
Black.
shit, guys. Good shit. That shit I do with the kids sometimes. They have a blast. But anyway.
I could imagine it.
All right. They also have a tantrum. Speaking of tantrums.
Speaking of
You feel
Tantrum.
me? You feel me? Tell me that wasn't valid. All right, now let me stop. Will and Joyner definitely dropped a brand new single called Tantrum. And not only they dropped the single, they also dropped like a cartoon visual. Like it was kind of like an arcane type of like
Oh, okay,
art
yeah.
It felt
to
like
it,
AI
right?
AI for me.
A little bit.
Like, it looked like the art wasn't really thoroughly like curated.
Mm.
My fault. I just felt like
It looked like the art wasn't thoroughly curated, in my opinion. Like it was a cool like animation, but it felt more like when someone just makes like literally like an animation trailer to like a music video. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it properly. Like,
you didn't like it. Just say
yeah, I
that.
feel like I could have used real people.
Did you like the song or?
For me, the song was cool. I definitely think the Tantrum was definitely a different vibe from Will Smith, and all people Joyner Lucas to be on a song with him. I was just like, what the fuck?
There is a reason why that collaboration
They
happened.
do have like a
believe
little
that.
close relationship.
Yeah,
type.
because Joyner Lucas actually made like a song inspired by Will Smith, and then when he made that song inspired by Will Smith actually responded to it, and then like
Instagram, right?
and like they actually started showing love, and they was like, all right, let's actually work together for real now. So they're just kind of like bouncing back off that actual first action between their relationship,
Keeping the spark going.
Yeah.
But I definitely thought it was cool. I thought I feel like for Will, it's cool that he's been stepping back into music because he was an artist to start with. I think that Joyner Lucas kind of pushed out a different flow out of him, in my opinion, too. Like, I could definitely feel like he was feeding off of Joyner Lucas and Tantrum.
So you think that he sent the beat to Joyner first, heard that shit, and then he was like, all right, now I'm about to write it? Or you think he sent the beat to Joyner with his verse on it already? Because like I feel like I don't think he stole Joyner's flow. I think Joyner was kind of like
Joining in on him.
adapting to his flow, yeah. And actually excelled at it and did it at a much higher level, of course.
That could make sense. Like, I feel that.
Yeah, because like to me, like you said, you never heard that flow come from Will Smith. Where would he get that flow from? So he was probably trying to play keep up, like on some shit, like, you feel me? So it really could go another way.
But
Either way,
but if he were to send Joyner the song, and that Will started with it, that was Will's flow from the start. So that's why I said for me it felt like
he got research type shit.
For me, it felt like he got more off of Joyner, and Joyner was like, "Here, you could approach it like this." In my opinion,
I think he just did some research on Joyner, bro. Like he was like, all right, this is how he might come. Let me try to see if I could come on some rapidy rap fast shit. But there's some type of like formulaic flow that not only that he's using, that it appears that we've heard on Snoop's album, Fat Joe's album, Sleepy's album, and now this single, that all of them are using, and it's like the same exact formula flow.
It's like a direct rap, literally.
Yeah, I can't explain it. I'm
punctuating every word and stuff.
Yeah,
that's how Will.
It's like
Yeah, I get what you mean.
like I'm like, all right, I get it.
Riding the beat, literally riding the beat flow.
Yeah, but I feel like that shit has been like that since, I want to say when that guy came out, Panda.
Yeah.
Ever since then, I feel like that flow has never ever like really got out of our heads and our sounds, and it's really just been, and Chief Keef, like those two niggas, like
Timmy Turner. He was wishing for
yeah, it's just like, I don't know. But overall, the song, I just felt like, to me, it wasn't really a good hit. It was like, to me, I respected the OGs. Like, this was like the weekend of the OGs for real. Like, Will Smith, that nigga's definitely over 40. So you right on that. Like a lot of these
Fat Joe,
yeah, all these niggas over.
Neo.
Nah, Mario's
crazy.
not over 40 though. But Snoop and Fat Joe definitely is though.
They getting there.
But everybody over 35, yeah, they about 40 facts. Because we about 30.
Round up, nigga, yeah.
Yes, and you're 26, so you about 30, bro. Sorry.
Round up, nigga.
It's killing me.
Your birthday just passed.
Word. I can't even jack the 25 no more.
Yeah, it's all good, bro.
It's crazy.
Nah, that was like a really good year for me too. Actually, no, it wasn't. No, yeah, it was. No,
26 was the worst year of my life.
26?
No, I'm joking.
I don't remember
I had
now.
a great time.
Nah, I think 26, 25, and 26 was terrible for me. Nah, COVID was 4 years ago. Nigga.
COVID was like my 24, 25 year.
It was 4 years ago for me, so I was like 23.
Yeah, I was 20. I'm 28 now, so 4 years. I was 24. God damn.
Yeah, I know. Niggas is old. All right, so moving on to singles, we got Polo G Thug Memorials, and he did nothing different towards any of the last singles that he dropped in the last 6 years, nigga.
I still fuck with Polo G,
But
though.
I like it.
Exactly. Thug Memorials was a good
I
song.
like it. And let me stop lying though, because that last album that he did drop this
Hood
year
Poet?
was fire. Hood
Exactly.
Poet,
Yeah, he has some
crazy.
good on there.
But didn't need this single at all. Just stay here.
I can agree with you. Like I said, Thug Memorials, it was
It's a
nothing
cool
different,
little
but
drop.
Yeah,
exactly, it was a drop though.
It was cool.
You know, he around still.
I just wanted to give you guys an honorable mention because it is going on the playlist and I still fuck with it. I just don't think it's like, ooh, you feel me? Like, I definitely leveled the music to like what was really, really dope, the most talked about, to like,
What I don't care about.
y'all can tune in.
Yeah.
No disrespect, you feel me?
Yeah, Thug Memorials was good.
Yeah. I give it a 9 because like I'm definitely gonna tune back into it. I really do like when I hear him, and I don't listen to him too much, so it doesn't sound like repetitive to me.
Yeah.
I listen to him on the playlist.
I've definitely slowly become a Polo G fan, and I couldn't give it a
Yeah.
9 as well too. It was a
Who
good
do you like
single.
more, Lil TJ or Polo?
Between the two, I'd have to say Polo.
Polo. I think
TJ
Polo
was
has
good
more
when-
substance.
It was good when he first like came out and stuff, but I think he just stayed with that same sound and flow.
TJ, right?
He
Yeah.
never really like
Yeah.
evolved.
Spider Cuz literally just said that last
Yeah,
week. I feel you.
TJ. I still like this project.
Even his
though, I ain't
braids,
gonna lie.
like him and Polo
Yeah.
G started at the same. They braids, they hair was at the same length, and TJ is still at the same point.
Yeah.
But
It's the
that's really
drugs,
funny.
It's the drugs. They be hallucinating niggas, and then they don't realize like, bro, y'all gotta actually start doing shit. Like, they don't realize how fast time flies.
Nah, time goes by
And
fast.
like, yeah, so
bro.
they're like just kind of like, oh, they feel like they got like time to switch shit up later on. But it's like, nigga, if you're not really hot now, and especially in this microwave environment
Right.
that we're in now,
in this time.
it's over for you, bro.
Mhm.
So, yeah, I don't have too much to say about that, but I do want to get a little bit more R&B because Neo definitely dropped a new single, and it was called "Show Me." And the last Neo content I heard personally was it wasn't even on like an album or something. It was off the Step Up series that he dropped. I don't know if y'all seen that, but he dropped a Step Up series, and that's when I actually heard him like sing and perform and shit.
Okay.
But I haven't really heard his new music, so this song "Show Me" was really refreshing to hear. Like,
Yeah,
I liked it.
It definitely took Neo out of like the shadows for me for sure. Like obviously you got all of his throwbacks that keep him alive. Like, but yeah, to hear this after like what his last album was 2022. Like I thought that was refreshing. Like you feel
Yeah.
me? And even then, I didn't even tune into the 2022 album that much. It was like I think it was like self-explanatory.
And that's when I think that's when like the Step Up series like was the finale and everything. So I think he probably like left off on some hoorah shit
Yeah,
because it's been like at least 2-3 years since that shit like ended. So he either dropped it during that year or like before or after, but around that time for sure.
Yeah, the last thing I heard from him was I don't know, it was either last year or a couple years ago. He dropped something with this dude named like his upcoming dude named Zay France. He's like an R&B artist. And he had that's what I started seeing like, oh, he's like in behind the scenes now. That's where he been all these times, you know, writing and like mentoring like artists and all that. So I heard that, and that kind of was like the song that he just dropped now. So yeah, I think it's good. He should still keep doing that.
yeah. Shout out.
Why
Neo.
not? Especially in this day and age, I feel like every artist, like if you were anything at any point in time, and you
So
have
easy to make
music,
a comeback.
yeah, you might as well. Like no
Nah,
one
yeah.
is stopping you no more. You don't need the label to
I
drop
agree.
it
There
no
was
more.
a lot of
you know?
people are talking about that now. It's just like they're trying to just cut out the middleman because they don't like the fact that labels have so much control over when artists can drop, and a lot of people can't necessarily wait for the labels to make
Right.
money from that album because they need to make money now from making music. So
Right.
it's like really hard because people really want that independency, but they gotta understand the type of like, I want to say like level of like notoriety that it comes with when you do work with a label. It does have its perks, and it's clear in day when Meek Mill, his last great album that was most talked about, everybody was fucking with, was Championships. He's done dropped 3 projects as an independent since, and it hasn't really been talked about as
And my
much.
marketing team
So
ain't the same.
You see the difference. You feel me? So I just wanted to ask you guys before we move on to the last single, who do you think would win in a versus between Mario and Neo?
Oh yeah, I would definitely go Neo, but
I'm giving Neo all the love. I think Neo could definitely do it. He has a lot more classic songs that I remember
there's a
than
lot of
Mario.
catalog.
Put me on.
Miss Independent, Miss Independent, so sick. He's got fucking
I remember that one. I do.
I gotta go
Miss
down the
Independent.
list.
And he wrote for I think he wrote a couple hits for one for Beyonce, and I think the other one was what's her name? Rihanna.
So y'all going like, or like who's more successful, or like who sings better?
I think I'm going off of like songs that I actually enjoy.
Yeah,
like,
it's catalog. I'm going by.
Yeah, for catalog wise, I think he did a lot more in my opinion.
All right,
let me see. That essentials.
I would agree with that then.
Miss Independent. Oh my god, I'm trying to find all of them. Hold on, because I know a lot of Neo songs, but I don't know a lot of Neo songs.
Yeah, he has a wild
discography.
Sexy Love, nigga. Mm. Come on now, like, come on. Sexy Love is beating Mario solo, nigga.
I wish I had my iPad to
all
check.
the things you do, oh baby, keep me running back to you, baby. Like I said, Miss Independent.
I would agree. I like he definitely probably has the better catalog, but I think it's debatable whether or not he sings better than
Nigga got mad
Mario.
Nah, come on.
Neo sings better than Mario, bro. Seriously.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Actually, after just hearing them, I think I need to hear more from Neo right now to really
it's close,
solidify that answer. Because Mario was actually coming crazy on Glad You Came. Like I said, he made me take a double take. And I was like, oh my God, like he's
That's what I'm
right
saying.
now.
Like Mario has way more range than Neo. Like for example, just to bring it back to like our Snoop and Fat Joe comparison, like Snoop was a little bit more diverse in the album and like showed more like different arrangements and like he can really show different melodies and techniques. I think Neo can only really relate to like Fat Joe as to like he just was in his comfort zone and stayed in it. And I think the difference between Neo and Mario is that Mario's comfort zone is a lot more like bigger than like Neo's comfort zone. You feel me? So he has more in his artillery to me as like range wise, like melody wise, what he can do with his voice. But I do agree that Neo does have the better discography.
Yeah, and I feel like when it comes to the question of a verses, I'm not looking at their range and their voice. I'm looking at what they made that had the people.
You have to
make them a better, like a popular artist.
Because like Jadakiss won his verses against that nigga because I think who was it? Jim Jones he went against. Yeah, he won that because of the performance. Like you feel me? Like it was Lox versus Dipset. Yeah. He won that because he performed those songs out loud.
Yeah, they rapping all their joints.
Yeah, and that's the reason why it was so lit and he made it lit. So if you're performing that the verses. And niggas hear Neo's voice is probably likely to crack before Mario's. I'm telling you that.
Maybe. I don't know. I think the same way.
Some respect on Mario.
I think the same way we're doubting Mario is the same way we doubt Neo.
You're
and I feel like
it'd
be a good battle.
I'm not doubting Mario.
For sure, it'll be a good battle.
I want to see that. I think that would be a good matchup. I don't think it's going to be like a blowout. I think
it'll be close. It'll be close.
But I don't know. I think Mario might have. That's a good one.
And it's gonna depend on the crowd. If every time a Neo song come on, they really like boom. But I mean, Mario has songs like that as well that people gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
But if it goes into all right, boom, 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 like back and forth, Neo having the more songs might make it.
Also, if I think about it this way, if you think like who's more likely to have like Diddy type allegations, I'm gonna go with Neo.
Jesus, no, don't give that to Neo. He's all married and happy.
Like if I had to choose between Neo and Mario, and one of them had Neo allegations, which one? Who's most likely?
Diddy allegations?
I agree though. I agree with that. I would more so think Neo. Hopefully neither of them. But.
Yeah, no, definitely none of them. But I'm just saying, like. I don't even know why I said that.
But nah, what's crazy though is that being that Diddy is out now is like that's all we're gonna get. Just more and more accusations to more people that we never thought that.
We
So
gonna talk about some more
2025 is gonna be
accusations.
mad interesting.
Yeah,
like,
that ass. All right, the last song that I put for last because I just want to give an honorable mention to EST GEE. He definitely dropped R.I.P. Lou Mike. This EST GEE, man, I don't have too much to say. I just wanted to give it a shout out. Please go tune into
rock
that.
with the song for
Shout out
sure.
yeah, I definitely like it.
Good vibes.
It's just the singles are really good to listen to. All right. Not everything needs a deep dive. All right. So I'm actually gonna officially be done with the music and I'm gonna pass it on to my boy Rad.
What's good? What's good? We here with Trendy. Finally ready to get it popping. Obviously, I don't know if y'all niggas was aware, but fucking Remy Ma and Papoose back at it again, bro. All over Instagram, all over Twitter. Y'all hear anything about it?
I'm team fucking Papoose, nigga. I
You
almost
team
said
Papoose?
yeah, I almost said Remy for it real quick.
I feel you. Like, I feel like he ain't do nothing wrong. Like, and I feel like,
Seeing that.
like literally, it's so between
Yeah.
the two of them, if I'm not mistaken, they were going back, obviously, back and forth between each other for a while and all. And Remy Ma really just got fed up, and she ended up like outing him on like cheating pretty much during the marriage. And then Papoose comes back and responds, basically speaking on like saying like, I've been trying to ask you for a divorce forever, but you'd rather just be putting everything on social and getting like, you feel me, like a cash grab from all of it and like all this popularity. And then from there, Remy responds with screenshots of him and Clarissa Shields, I believe, a boxing champion, texting
Yeah, I
and
know.
talking.
That's
bro. Shit was
crazy.
crazy.
He
Nah,
would
I don't
have
think, like, he-
Clarissa.
Yeah, Papoose never cheated, bro. She cheated.
She did cheat. People were saying that with I forget what his name is.
Nah, but like Papoose, like after she cheated, they broke up. And then Papoose started actually going online and promoting the new woman that he's with. Not promoting, but like he started showing him with another girl type shit. And then she started getting like a little salty. This is what I heard. She started getting a little salty and then started going off on Twitter and then like actually really starting like throw shots and shit. But like I don't think that's like necessary, but I think she's taking it a certain way because like she does own or like run some type of like battle rap type of underground shit.
Yeah.
And if I forgot what it's called though, but a lot of rappers would sit there and like really start spewing like a whole bunch of the like the behind the scenes shits between her and Papoose. Like they really know what's going on. Like they not really in the spotlight about what's going on, but like the niggas know about it, really know about it. And having that shit constantly thrown in her face, she was cool with that, right? But until that nigga posted another female up, now shit got spicy. And I think that's a little petty. You feel
Like
me?
I said, I do too.
You cheated.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I definitely think it's a cash grab because, like, looking at it, like, she's just like, I just want to make a scene about it so I get more recognition. Like, even like coming out with being on Fat Joe's album, she's like, I need a little bit more spotlight. You feel me right now?
Yeah.
Get the bills in. So it makes sense. But I mean, Clarissa and then as well as the other guy that Remy was cheating with, both responded. Apparently, Papoose knocked that nigga out a while back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sucker
That's
punched that
crazy.
nigga.
In the middle of a battle or some shit too, right? Like they was actually like fighting, like
That's
they had to
crazy.
stop the shit and everything. Like the niggas didn't even get to finish the third round or some shit. Like I was like, oh shit.
And Clarissa, she literally responded to Remy saying like they could have a real boxing match. Like that shit was crazy, bro.
Yeah, let him.
Who you think winning though, Clarissa or Remy?
I mean, I hope Remy
Clarissa
lose.
gotta win.
Yeah.
Like
You think so?
she has by her title she got to, but
By her title,
like she's
Respectfully,
but
the champion.
I mean Remy, she
Remy not like
what
that.
type
She
of
don't want
fight?
it.
Yeah.
Remy got a little dog.
If we just talking about
She from the
street
Bronx,
fight,
right?
I don't give a fuck.
She might have it there.
Not
If you talking
everybody
about
like
regular
Raw
street
and
fight,
they have
yeah, bro.
unrealistic views about themselves. Nigga,
She's
like
from-
Remy
she's
knows
from
she
the
can't
gutter,
handle
bro.
that
but if
shit.
she gotta get in the ring, it's over.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, if it's a street fight, she definitely going to street fight her ass. But like, if it's in the ring with the gloves, ding, 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 nah, it's slow
And
fight.
plus,
Remy the type to be like gun compartment.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like
especially
No.
Clarissa, she a little like crazy. Like
Yeah, they're gonna have niggas around. You
She a
jumping that
crash
bitch.
out.
Yeah,
nah, for real. That
Yeah.
shit's crazy. I hope they get their problems fucking resolved.
I don't give a fuck about him. But
Yeah,
I just thought it
respectful.
was cool to know the T. But
Yeah, and if
you
you,
don't
didn't
know a
now,
lot
you
about
know.
Papoose, right? Like he's always quiet. He's never in
Chilling.
some type of scandal.
might drop
like,
a freestyle on IG
Yeah,
and
like,
that's
He
it.
could live like Safari and just
yeah,
like
he
stay
just
out of
really
business,
sticks
like.
to rap, does what he does, and then like because his woman is a whore and they want to be like dragging his name and then all this drama in the media.
They was
like,
together when she was in jail. Or
for 6 years,
Right?
bro.
He was holding her down.
Yeah.
Give me the divorce I want, and we can go our separate ways.
6 years, like, bro. It's not a good look.
Yeah, Jill's no joke.
Yeah, like it's no such thing as black love. Like we thought we had Jade and Will or
Never.
Jada and Will. We thought we had who else?
Jaden, Will.
What's the other black one? This one, right? Obviously, Papoose.
Bro,
and,
we don't really got Jay-Z
Remy.
and Beyonce.
That Jay-Z and Beyonce, them
Is
niggas
that
are
shit,
aliens.
yeah.
Damon Idris, right?
Yeah.
Or Damon Idris Elba. What the fuck is his nigga's name? And Lauren London.
Oh, you talking Franklin?
Lori Harvey.
Franklin Saint.
Oh yeah, Lori Harvey and
Damon
Idris.
Yeah, Damson.
Thought we had it.
Damson Idris. Yeah.
Damson, yeah,
Yep,
it's
Damson.
Damson.
There we go.
Yeah,
Yeah, shit's crazy. But
that wasn't real black love. I didn't believe that would last ever. Like she's a whore.
Well, she was already with
Not
Michael
a
B.
whore,
Jordan.
but like I gotta stop saying that.
Contractual.
Yeah, she's like a
Say contractual.
yeah.
Sign that this agreement, nigga.
That's her job. Like her job is to do that. Like people have certain careers and certain skills, and they use their assets in order to make money off of it. She just doesn't. It's not hers. It's not like a business or like a 9 to 5. It's a let me suck his dick. Or like, let me date him or just show face. And,
Yeah.
you feel me? Like
Yeah.
hey, to each his own.
What's
you feel me?
crazy about that? That's like I realized that later on with like the Mike Tyson wife,
Yeah.
his first wife, or whatever, while he was fighting,
Yeah.
like she ended up playing in a movie being that same type of woman, like being a gold digger. Like that's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like, you were a
That's
gold
what they
digger,
call
bro.
She
it.
was
Like,
fit for the role.
and you got famous for being a gold digger, then you played a gold digger.
Yeah. Nah, you literally are absolutely right. I used like strong words, but that's the best one. Like it's gold digger. She's definitely a professional gold digger. She got like her 401k, her taxes is like everything was taken off her taxes, like because of she was gold digging, like the gas, like everything she used, the clothes, she can literally tax that from gold digging for like shit's crazy.
Perfect credit.
Yeah. Shout out to Lori.
She probably ain't even have to tap the credit yet. Like
Yeah.
she ain't even try to use her shit.
Yeah, like no black love, bro. There's no black love. There's no love out here in these streets. Wait till 2025, we find out. 2024, no love, no more. If you're not cuffed up now, nigga, don't look for it.
Yeah,
The
chill.
year's almost over. Just stay single.
Yeah, just wait till next year. Have fun.
Restart.
Respectfully.
But moving on, Lil Durk just got denied bail. I don't know if you guys heard about this.
Yeah.
I
Bro,
did.
He literally, his attorney set a deal for $3.3 million for him to get released from jail and bail, but in between like the trial and stuff, and they denied it, bro.
Yeah, because he got linked to another murder.
Yeah. Well, as of right now, it's an indictment. He's not on getting charged for anything or on trial for it.
But that's what kept him in jail. That's why they
Exactly.
denied
I believe it had to do with that, and then as well, like when initially like the sentencing and like getting him like into the system, and he put in all those different flight logs, like going other places, like that actually bit him in the ass too.
Damn.
And when they considered him a flight risk, and they were like, "No, we can't. We're not letting you go."
Yeah.
I mean, getting someone for murder, you gonna hold them.
Yo,
hold
that
their
ain't gonna
hand.
be in jail for a minute, bro.
He
I
was
ain't gonna
supposed to
lie.
chill out, like just like how Chief Keef, you know what I'm saying, and Herbo, like just chill out now. You've done the work to not have to live that life no more.
I mean, but the thing is, that's exactly what he did, and that's why he's going like getting set up for murder for hire, because he went above it and went to that, and now this one even links back. The newest indictment is linking back to his brother's death.
Damn.
Yeah, apparently
that's deep.
he got someone, not his brother, like he didn't go after his brother, but the person that took his brother is the person that people are trying to say he set up a kill for as well too.
Damn, bro. I'm a little bit like 50-50 with it again, and it's because like if it's true, like show me the evidence, and then I'm like, damn, Dirk, like you really just wasn't smart with your moves.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
move
feel me?
sack.
nigga watch
Yeah.
too many movies, try to be a kingpin, and
Nah, I just
Shit
think
ain't
like
happen.
that social media shit really fuck with niggas. You feel me? Like niggas don't really know how to be under the radar.
yeah,
Like with certain shit, you really got to keep secrets, but it's hard because like the thing about secrets is if you don't say the truth out loud or some type of way, it literally does eat you up
Yeah.
inside, and you literally can create health problems like ulcers, cancers.
I
Like
heard about that. Yo.
secrets, lies, all that shit that you keep inside. That is one of the main causes of heart diseases. Like I said, ulcers, stomach pains, heart. Like that shit is crazy, bro. Like that's why like I try to stay as like transparent as
guru
possible. Huh?
It's a health guru loso.
Nah, just transparent as possible because like I do feel like somehow internally it does affect you. And
Yeah.
it can kind of like come out in different ways. Those are the niggas that most likely they're rich as fuck, but they'll die like at a like you feel me because like a heart attack, a stroke,
Is
or
this
some
you
shit.
saying Lil Durk need to come clean?
I think Lil Durk already has been coming clean through his music, like little by little, like you feel me, like then that was his release. But I think because of that, even though he was easing his mental, it came with like a bite in his ass because now like the cops are on him, you feel me? So like I just think like it was like a little bit of a double-edged sword. Yes, use it for your music, but I don't think you should necessarily promote it online.
I got you.
Keep that type of music to yourself to like really get that shit out. But like, yeah, it might be a dope song, but trust me, like you can't think about money right now. You feel me? Sometimes you do have to separate the heart and the business.
Stop snitching in your songs.
Yeah, he's just
If y'all got offered the opportunity to snitch and they put the meal of your dreams in front of you,
The meal of your dream.
what meal would it take for you to snitch?
I need $1 million.
a meal or a meal.
A meal.
To snitch on somebody?
Nah,
I need
food
steak
ain't
and
gonna
lobster,
do it.
respectfully.
Yeah, nah, I'm not snitching on nobody for no meal, nigga.
Nah, give me some steak and lobster, a little bit of lemon, somebody.
I never had a
Right on
lobster,
the
bro.
side, you feel me? I'll fold like a lawn chair.
I think before 2024 is over, that's one thing I am gonna try, a lobster. I've never eaten a lobster.
Oh, I thought you was gonna say snitching on niggas.
Nah,
I'm telling on everybody.
shit. Maybe definitely in the last tune into the last week of the episode, 12:30. I'm spilling all the tea about everything that happened in season 4.
Say
Every single
Frumpy,
person. Like, I'm not gonna get in detail, but y'all gonna really know what's going on. Just a little recap of the good times and my favorite part, the controversial times. You feel me? We have to reminisce, man. It was all learning curves and it was great. And I think y'all seen the journey enough to know that I just don't hold shit back. So if you see some shit happening, like, oh my God, Ra's here, okay? He's coming back. Shout out to Preacher Banks.
Yeah, we love you, Rob.
Yeah, he's the GOAT. He's here. All right. I'm sorry.
But
I'm just going a little
Dirk.
rant. Yeah, he's
Little
done.
Dirk.
Shout out to Lil Durk. But-
Shout out, he's about to go to jail.
I mean,
Yeah,
I still respect him. I fuck with him. Like,
I think the situation the same as Thug. Like it was a point we thought Thug wasn't coming out.
I mean,
but
Murder though is a different.
Yeah.
I mean,
RICO versus a murder indictment.
nah, but once you get a RICO though, it's really, really unlikely that you're not going to jail. So
James
for the
St.
fact
Patrick
that
did it.
like
Right.
Young Thug, huh?
That's a James St. Patrick made it out of
Nigga, that's
RICO.
not real life. In real life, like no one has ever done that. Like you feel
Right.
me? Like
That's damn near like a murder.
Yeah, that's like not like a common thing. So for Young Thug to do that, bro, his lawyers, whoever they paid,
Dirk need to go get that
Nah, I feel
dude.
you.
yeah.
Even TikTok can't beat this RICO, bro. As of January 19th, they're planning on removing TikTok from all Google and like Apple stores. Like,
That's
did you
gonna
guys
be
hear about
crazy.
Yes, and I'm happy.
that? Are you really though?
Yeah, because fuck TikTok. Because when I tried to use TikTok, they kept fucking blocking my videos, saying it was like not meeting guidelines and shit. And I'm like, bro,
The shadow ban.
my videos are funny. No, they would literally take them off, like literally.
Oh, removing them?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
removing them,
literally
that's
took them
crazy.
off, and after they would get like 10K views, and I was like, you can suck my dick.
I have mixed reviews on TikTok leaving. I definitely am a little sad only because that was like the one place I used for like a different type of like, I think, creativeness out of me when it came to it. Like I actually found like a niche in like making One Piece jokes on TikTok and like mad people. I got a pretty good following from it.
You can do that
So-
on Instagram. Just make it a page.
No, I think everything's a little bit different. I think the way the
Yeah,
engagement
bro.
works on TikTok versus Instagram is harder, easier,
Yeah,
just because it's more. They leave the randomness to you at the front from the start.
Yeah.
Instagram is more like you started with everyone you follow and then you started getting the for yous. You get me?
Nah, yeah.
Like it wasn't like that for TikTok. So
Nah,
to be
that's
able to
because
just be
TikTok is
random,
like universal and like, but it's like it's not from the United States. So because
China,
of
yeah.
that, I think what happens is that China kind of like once you go on their platform, you're getting shown those views, but it's not necessarily going to transcribe to the platforms that you have in the United States because they're not necessarily
the servers are
fucking with them,
different.
and yeah, they're trying to basically kick them out. So
Yeah.
I think people who are like TikTokers and live outside of the state or like really high in the like streaming levels or like popularity, they're the ones who are truly like benefiting off of TikTok. You feel me? But
I definitely feel
us is
bad.
hard.
Yeah, nah, for real. I definitely feel bad for the people who are like breadwinners through TikTok now and created small businesses through TikTok. It's definitely gonna be sad, and people are gonna have to figure out where to go. There are a couple other social media apps people are talking about using, which is pretty cool.
They just have to change the VPN.
I mean, no, they have to sell their company. If they don't sell their company by
What is the
January
reasoning?
19th, then TikTok will be banned in the United States. But if they can find someone that wants to purchase it, then then it will be fine. But like I said,
as long as it's not Elon, man.
I feel you. Like I said, there are other sites people have been trying to go to use now. Other than that, though, I mean, like I said, for me, TikTok I think was a cool space. If it does get banned, I'd be sad because that's the only place I think I started on social media without anyone I knew following and just posted, and then from there,
That's a lot
created
of people.
following. And that's the same as like I said, like building a community.
Mine
Like,
was Twitter. I started that from scratch. Nobody. That was my open diary. Then people just started following me.
you
Like,
feel me? Like,
yeah.
So it was cool. It was cool to do that. So if
I
TikTok
like
gets
that,
banned,
though.
I'll be sad.
I'm not. I literally don't use it unless I like if it's
Yeah.
around type shit. You feel me? And
I
I
can
don't
forget
like
about TikTok for sure.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that if I click on somebody's profile, they notice type shit. Like that's
Yeah,
true.
that I wasn't liking
It's
that
a little.
either.
can
It's
turn
worse
that
than
off.
Snap, huh?
You can turn that feature off.
Not I can't.
Yeah, you can.
If I look at somebody else's profile,
You can turn that off so
How?
that they don't see it.
so they don't see it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me know.
I didn't know that
Gotcha.
either.
Definitely put me on so I
It's
can
right
keep
in the
stalking
top
them.
corner where that little like eyeglass. I think it's feet or like an eyeglass logo in the top right corner. If you tap that, you can turn off your visibility, but you also can't see who's looking at your page. So it's a you want to be nosy, you can be nosy, but if you want to be nosy, you can't be nosy. You
I
gotta
mean, I don't give a fuck who's looking at my page. I don't really do anything but the same thing I do on Instagram. So
I'm saying.
yeah, which is a problem. I'm probably going to have to like start switching it up. So I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, we gonna come back, but if you keep liking, commenting, and subscribing, get this shit up to where I want it to be, then I get back into the rap. Maybe that's why they're not subscribing fast enough because I keep saying that and they're like, they don't want to hear this nigga's music. It could, I don't know.
Maybe you gotta say the opposite. That's how it works.
Now I'm scared. No, let me stop. What else we got, brother?
But yeah, like I said, shout out TikTok. Hopefully it doesn't get banned.
Facts.
I mean, speaking of websites, I don't know if you guys heard, but Elon Musk is literally thinking of competing with Gmail. This man wants to create Xmail, bro. Have you guys heard about this?
Yes, I did briefly, but I'm like Elon the fuck out. If that makes sense.
As of right now, this one's not even anything to deep dive into.
But if it's just an email, I guess it's not the worst thing ever. I guess.
I mean, the problem is with creating it right now is that it's only an idea. So I mean, until it is official for sure, like there's gonna be a lot of like people putting out like beta testing and like sending people emails, which would like be phishing them into going and giving their information from their old Google accounts. Like say you need to set up the site with another email.
Yeah.
So people have to be on the lookout for that. They're definitely creating some like worry in between like, you know, just sharing information. And then I mean, I don't know if they can compete too much with Google. Google holds like 1/3 of like the population, 2/5 of the population.
this is the
if I'm not
standard.
mistaken.
Like,
It's,
You know,
it's weird though, because I just feel like what's his name? Elon and Mark Zuckerberg, they had that beef with like, you know, Twitter and Threads.
Mhm.
So he's just trying to like rival these other huge companies to let him know that they're not necessarily monopolizing everything. Like they just don't hold all the shares to everything. So he's just trying to open the doors for more opportunities, and I get that. But I'm just tired of seeing it through Elon's innovative eyes and shit like that. Like there's no way that he's the only innovative person in the world that's doing all this shit in our country and nobody else is. You feel me? Like who else is? I just feel like he's it's creepy that he's being really pushed into the like spotlight a little bit too much. Like it's weird. Like what's really going on behind the scenes?
I get
Like
you.
I feel like he's more of a figurehead now than anything.
It's because he's got fuck you money, bro. I can make myself known if I need to now with the amount of money I have.
It's
Someone gonna
weird,
appreciate
though.
what y'all
That's
got to say.
$7,000. Nah,
But I mean, the coolest thing I heard about X-Mail was he pretty much wanted to get rid of the threading of looking through emails, and they wanted to make it look more like a DM text message, like going back and forth. I thought that was a cool concept. So
he's stealing from Microsoft basically because Microsoft has a version called Teams, and Teams is literally like that. You use your email to log in, but you're actually communicating with everybody via DM
for like a forum.
Yeah,
wow, that's pretty sick.
Yeah, it's pretty dope actually. But thank you for that. I'm sorry. I almost stole yours.
You're good, bro. Yeah. Last one before I get out of here, I obviously wanted to say shout out, happy belated KC3000. Kai Cenat finally pulled back the stream on December 16th, right for his birthday stream. Bro had some really good shit to say. He literally came back and like just talked about how much drive and passion he's had since Mafia-thon and how he like has so much things for us to look forward to. He gave a pretty big list. One of the major things he talked about was actually meeting Eddie Murphy and being able to like come up with some ideas and
it's confirmed they're working on a project.
Exactly. I don't know who told him, but when he mentioned it, I'm pretty sure it was Eddie, but he definitely said like you are like a part of the culture majorly now, so like you have a big voice in like what to do and say, and like that's dope to hear from an OG.
Yeah, he definitely is a part of the black culture and the black pop culture. Like he's definitely relevant and talked about. It's just I just feel like it sucks that people are realizing it now. You feel me? Like, because he's been popping for like at least 2-3 years now.
I mean, that's for Kai. Yeah, that's the time it took to blow up. Like what, 28? I mean, he's been making skits as a kid, but like as of 2018 into like 2022, that's when he really started to shine. So
the last 6 years, they showed like a video from like 6 years ago until now. So like. Yeah, so like right now we're in like year 2, year 3. So like around that time, if we're not popping the way Kai was in the 6 years, nigga, I'm not gonna quit. But
be a little depressed while making the pod.
Yeah,
all right.
I'll come here like. Nigga, this is now 25-minute episodes. we'll do an hour a week and then spread those out for the month. You feel me?
Nah, I feel
so
you.
So we gain our respect.
Yeah, I hope the projects he comes up will be goated. Obviously, like he'd have like Kevin Hart, you'd have Drewski there, like having his friends there is gonna be
I think
sick,
he has something like real big in the planning. Like it's having that, especially with Drewski and Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
the camaraderie that they've been building and what you call the connection and all that. I think they're doing that on purpose. Like they're definitely doing that, gearing us to get ready for like the movies foreshadowing and stuff some other shit
that's about to happen.
I mean, Kai always said he wanted to do acting, so it's dope to see it like coming into fruition. Like,
and to have Kevin Hart as your mentor to act into acting is dope.
It's fire, bro.
And he's good as an actor. Like it needs a little work right now, but it's definitely manageable. Like it's really
he had
good.
like a little. You seen that little film that he had
with him and the Asian? Yeah, that was actually tough. I liked it.
That was funny. That was cool.
Yeah, I liked it. There was another one he came out with, but it wasn't a movie though. It was a commercial with him and Kim. I thought that was dope too.
It was his trailer for Mafia-thon.
Yeah, that was dope.
Office.
Yeah,
Ray was the only like him and Ray were the only two like short film, that Rush Hour type of vibe.
Yeah, I like that. That was probably one of the coolest things I've seen from a streamer, right? Because no other streamers made a short film before.
Not that I know of. I can't say that. Just from me, from what I know of, I haven't seen a short film.
And like be that big.
Yeah, Kai's always been innovative with that.
Yeah, he does a lot of cool shit, man. I like him.
Other than all those projects, I think the craziest thing that happened on stream was he literally admitted to having a girlfriend now.
Yeah, that was crazy. Like when he had a girlfriend,
Kai's cuffed, bro.
For how long?
I mean, he's been saying like obviously like there's been nights like she pulled up to the crib and the boys didn't even know, and like we've been talking for a while, and I mean it got leaked when I believe not too long after Mafia-thon they went to Turks and Caicos and they got caught together over there, like on the motorbikes and shit, the ATVs and all that, and then from there like all the community mafia has just been literally like ready for him to admit it. So he was like, all right, I'm gonna get to the T and finally drop that shit, bro. It was fire to see.
Damn.
And then she actually pulled up. Her name is Gabrielle Alaya, and she's a content creator too. She's on TikTok and YouTube. She does like vlogs, like everyday shit, like dressing. Like she's pretty cool.
Damn, that's actually really dope, bro. I didn't know. Damn, I'm happy for him because I guess it makes sense because it's just like bros in his room all day, bunch of niggas. Like, is he really like not doing anything after with somebody? So I'm happy that he's going home to some vagina. Like, not to say like there's nothing wrong. You feel me? Like I'm just saying like it's cool that he has some companionship. Let's put it like that.
So his walk look a little different. He glow a little different. It's like because you getting pussy, bro.
Yeah, like,
and it makes sense. It adds to the like everybody wanting to see up on him.
Yeah,
it adds another thing to.
I'm mixed in my emotions. Like obviously, I'm 100% like happy for that nigga.
Yeah,
but at the same time, it's like it's scary to think about because when you're like
might fuck up the content.
When you're such a prominent figure and you're so successful and you're doing as much as you can, like it's hard to make sure and know like your partner's on that same level too. And I mean, unless you don't care about that, but like like hopefully it's not like just like a grab for her to like put herself in the spotlight more. You know what I'm saying?
He's supposed to be a rich nigga, but he's not a rich nigga. You feel me? Like, I mean,
nigga.
she's not a rich nigga. So like, if he's a rich nigga, she'll be good. But like, rich niggas like to think like poor niggas. So he if he sees that she's not like willing to contribute like anything, he might like kind of like start backing off. But
who knows? I mean, he's happy.
For
Men
now,
to be in love.
Not everything is how it seems on the TV. I'm not trying to be that skeptic nigga, but like you gotta. I will assume that it's like a reason behind him finally announcing it now. Then
just doesn't like putting his business out there. In my opinion, I think that's what it is.
I don't know, bro. I feel like he's been moving so strategically lately that even this is a move to me. Like I just feel like he's like the new Drake, where like everything he's doing now is adding up to some shit. Like Kai's like Drake, he got Drake out of here. Like he's literally the most talked about nigga in almost every single other platform now. Streams, blah blah blah. Now he's on pods, blah. Like niggas not talking about Drake no more. All right, but my fault, bro.
That's really crazy though.
Yeah. Shout out to Kai though, and happy birthday, you the GOAT.
Happy birthday.
And congrats on the content that you're about to come up with. Now to transition, thank you, Mr. Rad, for like really, really holding it down for the trendy news. Rod's not here, so I'm gonna sub again for the relationships where we talk about the cheaters, the eaters, the fucking hoes. All right, after bros, you feel me? Like the fake niggas, snitch niggas, bitch niggas, witch niggas, witch bitches, snitch bitches, all that. That's where we get to it, man. And I'm gonna start it and I'm gonna pop it off right now. If your love language had a warning label on your forehead, okay, what would it say?
Mine would have to be, just text me before you call.
Nah, facts.
Please. I just need a little warning or a heads up. Not like I'm doing some shit, but like sometimes like, you'll be focused or locked in and then you get that call and you're just like
take you out your whole
I gotta get out of my groove right now. Like I'm gonna have to communicate. Like,
text before you call. That's a good one. But is that a love language though?
Yeah.
Like my love language would be like,
it means communicate with me before like just jumping on me. Like
mine would be like eat my dick on like while I'm waking up. Like wake me up to eating my dick.
That's what your love. That's what it says on your forehead. Wake me up to eating my dick.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
What about you?
Y'all wouldn't want like morning head like off rip as soon as you wake up. Like
I just don't want that label right on my head. I think that's aggressive label.
I think my little language is like we said earlier with the money thing, like just being conscious about like you care. If you let me know you care about, like I said, like we said, the pockets, you care about my mental or like those type of things that I'm supposed to be caring about myself, but you care about them and you're not just taking advantage of it. That's my. So I guess
that's a long ass paragraph for your forehead.
Just try to shorten it.
Just put go for your wallet sometimes.
Do the little hezzy.
Or just show me you care.
I need
show me you care.
That's what I got from that. Yeah.
Show me you care. pay for some shit, or you need to be cooking with Kaya. You feel me?
Nah.
Eat
Cause
my
me,
dick,
I'm
wake
lax.
up.
Like I'm not trying to do the most for somebody unless
just a
I
chill
really
guy.
really rock with you. Then but I gotta show that you already got to be on green and already got to like show me you want me before I do that. I'm not about to just go on my
Talk about
way
it.
for a joint that I don't know that likes me.
For real.
Like.
That's a fact, bro.
Like how
really,
people
really
be
do.
getting married and not knowing if the person gonna say yes or not. Like I'll be damned if I'm getting on one knee
Really?
and not
I'm
knowing
not sure.
and not knowing the answer. Like
I mean, like they
I gotta
usually
know
get
you gonna
hints,
say
though.
yes.
Like they usually give you hints in a relationship.
If you
Like
went
they're
ring
ready to
shopping
get
with
ready.
them, I think
Word,
that's
like
a
y'all
major
had to
hint,
talk
you know
about
what I
it
mean?
or something.
Nah, like she literally will throw hints and be like, "Yo, like I'm ready for marriage." Blah blah blah. Like
Right.
you feel me? Like you kind of like wait on her own time, or you bring up the conversation and see what they think. Like there's different ways to
Like-
bring it up to know that for sure they're gonna
like how
say
you
yes.
how you not know she was gonna say no?
Yeah, like
That's
don't
crazy.
just ask on some random shit. Like you feel me? Like will you
Yeah.
marry me? Like I've done got rejected like that. You don't want to do that. Like you feel me? But now I think did we all say we wrapped that one up? Right?
Yeah.
We probably gonna speed up on, a little bit on this one. All right, since Rod's not here, would you stay with your partner if they still had sex videos of their ex in their phone?
I think
Hell no.
no.
On their phone, I would be.
It's hard to explain because I think the answer is a little different for me. I think it's more like if I didn't know and then I found out, would I still stay? The only way I could stay is if I know you deleted them. You get what I'm saying?
So they
Like,
have to delete them in order for you to stay.
if I don't know, carry it in peace. But like, literally, like the second I find out, there's something needs to be addressed.
Yeah,
feel
you
me?
gotta
Like,
take
why
that
are we
shit to the
having this?
grave. Like,
For real.
don't let me find out.
Don't let me find out. Is all. You better have that shit on a secret drive. Like,
Would you watch it?
Would I watch there? Others? No, I wouldn't watch it. I'm just saying, nigga, if I
You're like,
found
yo,
out.
this nigga didn't even hit it the way I would hit it. Like,
Yeah, I'm gonna give reviews like this nigga hit it like this. No,
oh my
nigga.
god.
The worst though is that regardless of regardless of that, like the fact she still got him, that means she going back to watching it ever so often.
Maybe she just don't like the deletion. That nigga might be running for president someday. She could
I don't know. Yeah,
take him out.
I'll take it with like old photos, memorabilia type stuff, but I'm not doing that with sexual
Yeah,
videos.
don't
You
keep
gotta
the
get the
sex tape.
videos up out of here. You gotta get the
Don't keep
videos
the
out of
sex
here.
tape.
Don't keep it. I'm gonna let it rock. Respectfully.
You gonna let her keep videos?
So, because now you gotta think when you go to the bathroom or you went out somewhere, you
she
got
masturbating to her ex nigga.
She watching that.
I mean, what's the difference? I've been had sex with women, and I've thought about other women while having sex, so it's kind of like the same shit.
It's the difference between having video recordings and then
Save
like she
those.
see an idea like, oh, we did this. Maybe I should go try that with him now.
That means she gonna
That's
start thinking
crazy.
about.
Bro, think about it, bro. Every single person you have sex with, the next person you have sex with, you've used those moves on.
True.
Every single person.
But I just don't need you to have the review footage to execute those plans on me. You need to be locked in your memory.
I definitely can't know. I can't know that.
I mean, at least you know for a fact you can't know. That's
Yeah,
good. That's
I can't
self-awareness. For me,
Ignorance is bliss.
yeah, like for real. I don't get me wrong. I prefer not to know. I definitely prefer not to know. But I don't think I'll spaz out because, like, low key, I want to keep mine. You feel me? I'm sad I deleted a lot of them. But like when I start making these shits again, I'm not gonna make an OnlyFans or nothing. But like,
These are for me, the memory bank.
yeah, like I
When I'm
definitely want my
80.
own little memory bank. Facts.
You feel me? When I'm 80, I want to be look back like,
Grandson, look, I hit this. That's a real shit. Ain't no BBL.
this little fun shit right
Yeah, you feel me? Here, take this little iPad or no iPod or whatever iPhone. Wait, I'm gonna have what the 22 at that point. Like, you feel me? And then he gonna have like VR iPhones and shit.
It's gonna be in the glasses.
The eyeglasses.
The crazy
yeah.
part about that is that our generation is the generation of like everyone's seeing their moms and aunts
OF yeah.
on something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Leaks
funny
or
shit.
whatever.
I'm ready.
On the
I'm ready
hub,
for it,
like all that. They
yeah, that's the only type of content you won't do. Is like OF.
Never say never. No.
Yeah, that he started singing. You really had to.
I think everybody who has it thought about it at least before. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like on some.
I can't because of my tattoos though.
You ain't asked
But yeah,
for
that's POV style.
you ain't asked for a sex scene in Bridgeport. Yo, just
Oh, shit. Let me find out you the one who was doing the fucking in the Bridgeport movie, nigga. Bro was clapping cheeks.
No.
He said, trust me, bro.
It
I
was
can
Jamal?
execute.
Jamal was the only nigga clapping cheeks in the
I
video.
don't think I'll ever do that. Some type of joint like that.
But I'm in
I don't
there
know.
with the sock
They had
on.
to, like,
I know that.
I mean, the right money, the right everything, the right. Okay, the girl I made, but I
Facts.
think just it is a little awkward though, because when you really don't like thinking about
Got the little special.
you
piece to
faking
put
it,
over.
so you're not really gonna show the girl nothing for real.
All right,
And then-
sidebar. Who would you finish your
Who's on
sentence
a
first?
sidebar?
No. But then you just got a whole crew right there. Like, I don't know. But
So who would you literally choose as like a partner, an actress, any actress,
if I could
celebrity
choose anybody,
for a sex scene?
I would probably go. I'm rocking with Tyler, and she want to get into movies. You know what I'm saying?
Fire.
Hey, Race Entertainment up.
He said she
We
gotta
could
be
do
an actress.
something. I
She's
do
fire.
rock with Effie from Power.
She's fire too.
Yo,
I like
Yeah.
that.
isn't that April something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she has an X in her name. Like, it's real
I forget,
sophisticated.
Yeah, Effie's bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
What about you, Rad?
She. If I had to be in a sex scene with an actress that I could think of right now off the top of my head, damn, that's hard because I can't think of any. Fuck, I think if I had to go with one, I'll give it a classic. Put me in a sex scene with Salma Hayek.
Salma Hayek?
That's a good one.
That's fire. I'm going to have to go with. I can't remember her name right now, but her birthday just passed. But I'm talking about at her prime though.
What was she in?
The girl from Scary Movie
Regina.
and Regina Hall.
Regina Hall.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
That would be one for me.
Regina
That would,
Hall's
I would
bad.
want to have a sex scene with, especially after watching About last night. I was like, oh yeah, she get down a little crazy. She lit. She got a little body yada yada. Yeah. Feel me? She could touch the pole and not really, it's keep it professional. You feel me? I like it. You can tell she takes her job seriously. She's not really fucking, but she can let me, feel me? It's cool.
Do my thing.
Yeah. All right, moving on. The third question is the weirdest song that you guys have made love to. And you're an artist, nigga. I know you done made love to some.
The
you got
weirdest
weird
song
shit.
though.
But you
Yeah.
gotta sing the song.
Facts.
You're the weirdest song. I can't even cause that mean it gotta be on some
Hold on. That's it.
like it gotta be on some say you made it's changed playlists without you. You feel me? And
Same
went to a
shit,
different
like,
song.
yeah, why
and
you
you just
have a
said fuck, just keep going.
Yeah.
I think I've hit everybody's busted in a little climb aboard and bring along all your hopes and dreams.
I actually have never had sex to One Piece.
One Piece song came on, you feel me?
Yo, no, that's
Yeah,
funny.
that's weird. That is weird. What about
But
you?
like,
If
it was
she was
I
if
was
she was
watching TV. It came on, you feel
Oh,
me?
okay.
Like,
Nah, Philly. Nah, nigga.
If she started singing along with it, you probably would have had a mirror
That's
after
That
that.
might be the
crazy.
one.
Yeah. You like One Piece too?
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan though, but
All right.
yeah.
Don't play me like that.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You saw the poster though. Fuck with One
Yeah,
Piece heavy.
that's fire though. I was looking at that.
I got the nigga tatted on me.
What song you got?
For me, oh man, it's because we were watching the movie though. It was from White Chicks. How does it go again?
Oh, the da-na-na-na-na-na.
Yeah.
That's I need you.
Da-na-na-na-na-na. And I wonder
If I could fall.
Yeah.
under the stars.
Yeah, when it came to that, if I did have music on, I was already prepared with it. So like that
Really?
I haven't really gotten that type of
that
situation.
playlist never
Playlist,
finished, and
nigga.
then it just kept continuing. It's just some
So
random
I'm
shit.
definitely a playlist nigga. I definitely a playlist for this, for that, for that, for that, for
I was
that.
talking
Like,
to this nigga earlier. Rad was like, "Yo, I don't listen to music while having sex." I was like, "Really?
Bro, I make my own tempos. I'm a producer. I make beats.
Nah, I can't
That's-
do that shit. That's
Feel
crazy.
me?
Like I like, but I only do it for like specific situations. Now, not everybody could get the because once I'm listening to the album, like I'm really trying to keep up with every song. I'm like, all right, I'm not going up to like track 7.
yeah.
You feel me? Like, like
I just never listened to a song and been like, I need to have sex to this song. Like,
not
it
have
just-
sex, but you don't have a playlist music to have sex too.
No, like I said, I've never found a song where I'm like, this would sound good while like I'm going like this. Like, you feel me? It just never like appealed to me. For me, it's just like sex. For me is like an in the moment thing, and it's like if I planned it and I'm playing music, then like it's not in the moment. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
of course, there's a level of knowing I'm gonna have sex later, but at the same time,
what the fuck? You don't know you're gonna.
I'm not initiating through song. Like I initiate like. We lay there, we get comfortable, and then
watching movies.
Things happen, you feel me? And then Netflix is watching us.
So like, you Netflix and chill.
Feel me? One hand on neck, one hand on front.
I mean, you can do that in any type of situation. The position in sex doesn't have to necessarily regard whether you're Netflix and chilling. He also reassured us that you can do that standing up. Yeah. So, like, I just think you just like watching TV, and then that's your way to go into sex. I like watching TV. But that's not. I definitely like fucking to like music. Like I'm never gonna like not do that.
You're an artist though. That makes sense. You feel me?
Yeah, I done fucked to my own music.
Thanks.
Like my own like love music. Like that shit great. You ever got head to your own album? Like, hey, I just finished recording this and then just come out. Yeah, that shit was great, babe. Keep run it back. Like that shit crazy. Like
mid head. Yo, listen to this bar again.
You hear what I'm saying right now? Like
like
you gotta catch this bar.
One little challenge is like, yo, I bet you can't make me nut before the song end. You feel me? I'm sorry, I'm so horny today. I literally just had sex not too long ago.
Always go down this route.
No, it's literally my fault. I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know where the horniness came from. Like, I'm so sorry. Let me just I just need like 10 seconds to like breathe real quick because I don't want to talk about sex again.
The silence.
All right. Do you speak on your previous body counts with the person that you're going to have intimate sex with next? So like basically the next person you're going to get into a relationship with and have sex with?
Maybe eventually.
No, like right before you have sex. So you can't,
My answer is eventually. I'm not definitely going right before and be like, hey, this is a mini. No, like we're in the moment. But for me, it's like it never comes into play until like we're into like something like serious, like we're talking. You know what I mean? Like if it's just a hookup, why am I? Hey, how many polyps have you had? Like
no, like I get that. No, I'm saying like if you are taking this like a serious relationship, like you know, like damn, she fine. I'm about to really start dating her. But before you actually have sex, are you going to have a conversation about your sex life? Like your body count? No,
for me, my answer would be it would happen eventually as we grow together.
I think if it gets to that, like. I probably wouldn't just forcefully bring it up out of nowhere. Like, hey, so how many, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think I would just bring up not my body count, but I bring up the relationships that I've had.
The major.
Yeah, like the ones that are like impactful to me.
And that's supposedly what really women do. Yeah. I feel like they'll bring up like the key niggas they was with.
Yeah,
but they gonna leave out a lot of what about this nigga?
That's what
my
I'm
brother.
I agree. I definitely agree. So to me, I don't know. Like it's kind of hard though because if they ask me, I'm not gonna lie about it. Like I'm just gonna keep it a stag and be like, "Oh yeah, I guess I had like
vaguely."
Yeah,
I'm not gonna go in detail.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go in detail with people or anything like that, but only with the relationships for sure. But that's all I had for that. Y'all got anything to add on that?
If you had the number of people you have sex with stamped on your head, would you be happy with what you had walking around stamped on your head?
Yes, actually, I just wouldn't probably appreciate what she had on her head.
Yeah,
that's what I'm more worried
That would
about.
really be crazy though.
Yeah, because I'm not outside.
Would
bro.
You be okay with the number?
Yeah, I would be okay with the number, but
he said I got like a 2.
It's gonna the thing that's gonna mess me up from is you know because like certain girls like they might be on some I don't like that or nah, you know.
Yeah.
But
it's a damn nigga 28
before you even get to meet them for real. But like,
I mean, I think it would make relationships way more like cutthroat and like straight to the point. Like, all right, we both know. I think I'd be okay with the number on my head.
I'll be cool with it. I'm just not cool with hers. I just don't want to know.
Wear a hat, baby.
She's not gonna be truthful. I'll say you that much.
If you play me, keep it on the low. Cause my heart can't take it ever. So if you
Ain't
play
playing me.
me, keep it on the low. Oh, baby, I don't wanna know. All right, let me stop. Healthy and unhealthy. Yo, let me get in my bag, bro.
I said go ahead.
Let me live.
You hear me? Go ahead, bro.
Nah, but
Just
that was like a stank. All right, like, all right, nigga, like,
You started mumbling, nigga.
like, dang, I didn't know the words, but
Future
still, at
vibes.
least you feel me? Like, fill them
Catch
in,
the
nigga.
vibe real quick.
What? Clear your throat, nigga.
Nah, I don't know that.
Yo,
All right, healthy and unhealthy way that couples handle their disagreements.
Healthy way.
Yo, you guys are the angel and devil.
3D.
You wearing blue, you wearing red. Angel and
A little
devil.
blue in here.
Yeah.
I like 3D more.
Whatever, it's all good.
I'm not a devil.
Devil, can you please speak to us?
Healthy way, nigga, communication. Bad way, abuse, nigga. Physical assault. That's the
This
best
nigga trying to wrap this shit. You're wrong.
You're wrong, babe. You're wrong, babe. Like, you feel me?
All
That's
right.
my answer, though.
What about you, Jay?
communication is a good way, but I mean, sometimes it could be bad because you could talk too much. You know what I'm saying? You
Talk
be,
yourself into a
yeah, talk yourself into a whole different other situation, or
Yeah.
she say some shit she ain't supposed to say.
Type shit.
That's how you catch them slipping, though.
I mean, if y'all feel me, still gonna have sex when y'all know y'all shouldn't have because y'all ain't rectified something. It ain't gonna, solve the problem, but it might though. You know what I'm saying?
might,
Sometimes they do.
though.
So,
So
it's
that's a
like
unhealthy
it's a yes
way.
and a no at the same time.
So a healthy way to handle it is sex.
Because for some relationship, that's all they probably needed for real. Or
True.
So the healthy way to handle a disagreement
But
in
if
a
it's- yeah.
relationship is to attack the problem that's relevant to what they're being like, what the problem is. Finding a
I would
solution
say.
to the current issue, basically,
But sexual.
and that might be sex.
It might be for some people, yeah.
All
Some
right.
people, that's all you need to do. Like the reason why you acting like this, 'cause, like,
But I also feel like that can be unhealthy, too.
but yeah, exactly. It
Feel me?
definitely
So that's
can
a
be.
good, that's a
Yeah.
good double-edged sword of an answer.
Yeah, because too much sex and like there's literally been situations where you can get into an argument, y'all don't talk, and then y'all have a good day or whatever, and then it leads into sex, and then you realize you actually never spoke about the problem at all, and like you're just kind of like,
over it.
yeah,
I feel that.
moving on, and it's a little bit
Mhm.
to me annoying because then one person I would start catching on, and then now I will try to bring up the conversation, and it's like, oh, so you don't want to talk about it, you just want to keep throwing
Right.
your body at me, and then now you realizing like, okay, I'm not gonna give you my best performance. Why? You're
for
not
you,
giving
it's
me a
like-
real conversation.
If you went to sleep and then had the problem at night and then woke up, you'd want her to like gobble your shit first anyway. So you feel me? So
Wait,
you
what?
said wake me up eating my shit. You feel me?
Yeah,
So,
but that's
like,
when not to handle disagreements. That's when everything's good and peaceful. Like, don't eat my dick if we beefing. Like, no, like let's talk about it first, and
see,
then we
that's
get back
what
to
should
the
be
sex
on your
part.
head. Don't eat my dick if we beefing. Only on good terms.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
There we go.
Only sex on good terms. Like I like. Don't get me wrong. I like the transition from the bad into the good,
Yeah.
and that does happen between sexual like times. But like,
We'll add this to the stamped.
yeah, niggas might need like a whole like 10 commandments about this shit.
Yo.
Like not
Back
even
tat.
just like a forehead. Yeah,
You're
like
back tat, nigga.
Yeah.
Back then.
10 commandments is crazy. I'm sorry, Lord. That was blasphemy. All right. I don't have anything else to add, but oh wait, I'm sorry, I didn't answer. A healthy way to navigate a disagreement would be to leave and then come back when you are in a proper mental space to have that dialogue and conversation, because it's not like it's okay to have disagreements.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just how you respond to them. That's what the discourse, or it can make you become closer. So it depends on how you respond. So like for me, I'm always going to now, since I've already learned through multiple consecutive trials that I've responding to it in a negative way, in an aggressive way, in a like through just bad ways. Like you have to do it differently now. So like now you just learn, certain people learn differently. So that's for me a healthy way. It's just, to me, like I know I'm the type of nigga like if I'm like too frustrated in the moment, I'm not going to necessarily like approach this logically. So like, let me go kind of like calm myself down, chill. Let's approach this in a different day. And I don't want to ignore the conversation, but right now is not.
Let's postpone
Yeah.
it.
Well, you guys are my first, real podcast, real so
Big
yeah, for
puppy
sure.
cherry,
How you
bro.
like the
Pause.
episode, bro?
Now
What
this
you
is
think?
cool, you know what I'm saying? I got a nice little spot in here, you know what I'm saying? It's comfortable with all that.
Homie.
You know what I'm saying? We talked about some cool topics and all that. It definitely was a, you know what I'm saying, good
It's a
time
variety,
for sure.
man.
Appreciate you, man.
It's like 4 different colors, 4 different women. It was supposed to be 4 different people, but people like to leave people on red. But it's all good. I'm glad you had a great time though, and I really hope that I see you next week at the
Nah,
premiere for the
yeah,
Bridgeport
for sure.
movie that's coming out 12, 27, 24. It's one of the
27.
biggest events that's going to be happening, concluding the 2024 year in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Be sure to look out, cop tickets. Dressed to impress, like you said,
Yep,
right?
yep.
We here. You feel me? And I just want to say, for real, thank you for coming.
Nah,
facts,
thank y'all
man.
for even inviting me and letting me be able to be a part of it. Because I know Justin couldn't pop out today either. But
Nah, it's all good,
We had
bro.
him before, so it was nice to have someone else.
yeah.
reach out,
New
bro.
faces, new cases. You feel me?
yeah, for sure. So definitely a start of something more. I definitely see y'all again for sure.
Nah, I
facts,
definitely
bro.
want
I
to listen
wanna-
to your music more and like dive into it. We don't necessarily do that interview type of sit down, like ask about your life, what you've been doing from here to here, how you
Yeah.
get. It's not that I don't give a fuck. It's just that I think that throughout the conversation, we get to know you more through
Right.
your personality.
Through regular conversation.
What's your
Yeah,
opinions
through
are?
topics.
Right.
Yeah, because a lot of niggas will kind of like have like are used to those kind of like conversations already, and they're like already prepared for those. So like versus this, you don't necessarily, you're prepared a little bit, but you don't necessarily know how you're going to respond to it off rip, like on the
Right.
spot. So it's good. I try
like
not to
that,
be
though.
offensive. Like I try to get to know you. But I'm definitely gonna start sending out the topics to niggas at least a day or two in advance. Like that's one thing I don't. But I was super late. Like we
least
just came up.
Music and trendy, and then I'd leave.
Yeah, the
last two.
relationships we don't really need, but the music and trendy for sure.
Yeah.
I got you, bro. So before we exit, Rad, you want to lead us out? This was your shit right here.
Yeah. What did I put?
Oh,
Nah, I got you.
all right.
Yo, what's y'all go-to excuse when y'all don't feel like doing something?
Oh shoot.
That's a good one, man.
It's a lot.
I'm gonna use raw shit. Nah, let me stop. But definitely, say my fault. You feel me? Like, yo, my fault, bro. And then say like some type of like accident or tragic thing happened. You feel me?
Yeah.
Or a lot of times I'll say my phone is on silent too. That's one of the
go.
ones. Yeah.
What you
Yeah, I go the busy road.
I'm busy.
But I gotta stop though. I've been on some just not even answering the
They
phone.
say, yo, I've been
type
making a
shit.
movie,
Like
I'm
I'm not
working
even
on
not
the
even not even giving the excuse. Just
I just ghost until
just
I'm
rock
ready to
out.
respond.
Word,
Respectfully, that's the best way. Like, I don't even need to give excuses, but if they ask, I'll tell them
Right.
certain shit because
Giving excuses just drains the energy between the friendship. So I think when I just pop back up, you're like, oh shit, yeah, you're here.
yeah, like what's
Right.
up? What's
I
good?
mean,
I missed you. Like,
Instead of being like, oh, I'm sorry, like
right.
Yeah.
all the time.
but
you know,
school is really a big
times.
excuse for me too. Like, cause I'll be done my homework in like the first 2-3 days of the week, but I'll still drag
still
out that
see.
homework shit
Yeah.
throughout the whole.
I got
week.
homework to do, bro.
I love like
Hey.
for you too how like when I did ask the question, how you guys like pushed it out towards the world. Like for me,
What you mean?
oh, well, what I meant is like for me when I think of that question, like when I thought of it, like if I had to say it for myself, what's my number one excuse? I definitely would feel like my number one excuse is I'll do that in 10 more minutes.
Okay.
10 more minutes. And then 10 minutes
Oh.
passed, and I'm like, if it's like, say I'm gonna do something at 11 and it's 10:50, I said, I'll do that in 10 more minutes. It hits 11.
I don't know
And
if
then
I
it
have
hits
an
like
excuse.
11:05 and it goes past what time I said. I'll be like, well, I might as well wait till 11:30 now.
Yeah.
Let's do it at 11:30. Like, you know what I mean?
Nah, that's a
11:30
good question though. Like, because I didn't even think
Yeah, I
about
didn't think about it
way.
that way either.
You feel me? Like, there's more than
Uh,
one way to like make an excuse. Like, what's your go-to for yourself for when you feel like not doing something? It could be homework.
Respectfully, I
anything.
don't make excuses, bro. Like, I really
Yeah, I
show
be-
up for myself.
He said, I'm just a different type of nigga. Like, you feel me? Like,
Not even like
Yeah.
I just genuinely hold myself accountable. So if I don't do it, I don't make an excuse. I'll just be like, yo, I just don't feel like doing this right now because like my body can't handle it.
Like, I'm
I'm
not
really,
doing it.
I'm kind of like really honest about myself.
Niggas. I think for you, your answer would definitely be in the morning, getting up. You'd be like, 5 more minutes. I don't feel like getting up.
Bro,
I definitely do that in the morning,
respectfully
though.
they know, like my job knows that I'm not getting there now. Like,
That's crazy.
like they know, they know me now.
So I don't need an excuse, nigga. They understand.
Like, you all rock.
We all have patterns, but like you love me for me, like what I do as a person, and like it's when you think about love, right? And you think about loving a person, you love them for their imperfections, not for them being perfected.
So these niggas gonna
so
need
like
me.
for me, you're loving me for my imperfections and what I bring to the table, right? So like you got to accept the little bit of flaws that I have versus like, you know,
Coming to work on time.
yeah, you feel me? Like I do mad great shit. I work very hard. Like I'm to myself, like let me come in late. But like it's not even just with work. It's like I have a late habit. Like school,
I definitely have that
everywhere
too.
I go. Like everything is just a late situation. Like it's not even like on some like super late shit. It would be like a 5-10 minute ratio too. Like I don't know why. Every single time,
It's had like every time.
like not OD
Set
late.
your alarm clock. I mean, your clocks 5 minutes earlier.
The thing is, I always think I have more time than I do, or it's always some type of like situation in the road. Like today, like I didn't expect it was gonna rain, so because of rain, there's traffic.
So that's why I was saying, like a little life hack for that would be taking your time that you normally have on your clock. Like say it's 12:52, you want to set your clock to 12:40. I mean to like 1 o'clock. Set it 10 minutes ahead. Now you'll always feel like, oh shit, I have to get out of here.
Respectfully,
Could trick you for
that's
real.
a dub. Because I need every single minute. Like I really utilize like my time, bro. Like
Make you run with more drive, I think,
like,
though, to be like, oh shit, I need to get out. And then you're like, oh shit, I'm 30 minutes
if I
early.
didn't watch TV and do homework, I would have never been able to finish homework or watch my shows. Like I like my brain for some reason at a certain point, I condition myself to have to multitask now in order to get shit done. Like, so if I don't get one thing done, it's not that I have an excuse that I didn't get it done. It's because now, in order for me to like really, I just have to prioritize my energy at certain times. So they're all getting done, but sometimes each day might qualify 100% of my energy here versus splitting it up. You feel me? So like, I don't think I have excuses, but you would honestly, and maybe I'm lying, because I guess my biggest excuse would be I got you. Like I said, because I'm late, I got you, but it's never on time.
Yeah.
So like I'm always late. That's my excuse. Like I'll do shit, but it's never at the time that I say I'll do it.
That's when I got you.
Yeah, I got you.
I like that.
Yeah.
I ain't the only procrastinator in this motherfucker.
I know.
I procrastinate, but I get it done though. I'm not using excuses. I'll literally be like, "Yo, I'm gonna wait till the day before to do it." But that's not an excuse to do it. Like,
I mean, no, I'm never that way either. But like I said, for me, when it comes to like, say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna edit right now. I'm gonna edit at 11. And then, like I said, it's 11:10 now. I'm like, I'll just start at 11:30.
Oh, no, I see you wilding. Like, for me,
all right, I started 12. Like, I'm bullshitting.
You know what's crazy? It's different for me. Like, I'll plan to do it at 9, start at 9, but for some reason, I don't end up actually getting into the editing process until 11, 12. Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, in my head, it's because I keep pushing myself back by time increments. And then I finally go there. I sit down and I go, all right, nigga, like, you're going to push this back 2 years. Yeah. You feel me? Like, let's calm down.
Nah, deadass. Nah, but yo, no funny shit. This has definitely been one of the episodes. We are 5 episodes away from episode 100. I am glad for everybody who's tuned in for the ride, for the journey. Please continue to like, comment, subscribe. Before we head out, please, So Rare Jordan, if you could do us the honor, give us a message that you would give for the entire audience, and please give them your socials. Let them know where to find you, let them know where to listen to you, and promote that movie, nigga.
Okay, yeah, man. Promo, like he said, So Rare Jordan in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about it.
You see the little alien chain, little planet globe. You know, that's just my vibe. But yeah, man.
I think it's otherworldly.
A lot of things coming out for 2025. Like you said, the movie 2027. I mean, I'm wilding 2027, but no, 2027 is
leak.
That's a leak.
That nigga just dropped some gems.
Yeah, because we going for the long haul, man. We not stopping. We going. So yeah, make sure y'all there December 27th, this month, red carpet event. Be ready for all the shenanigans, all the, ready to be lit, all that. And to go out, I would tell y'all, like, since it's in my name, I'm gonna just state that everybody is rare. Like, I don't call myself So Rare Jordan because I think I'm the only rare nigga in the world.
Sure.
It's more so just to display that, all of us got a rareness in us. Everyone has something about us,
Yeah, I like that.
and it's up to us to just utilize it. God gave us everything that we like. He made us the reason how we look, everything. So when you come into spaces and you got to be yourself, because if you're not, you're just discrediting what God made. So
That's
my
right. That was the
gosh,
message.
bro.
be yourself, be rare, be real. Everything will
Stamp
work
that.
out.
Where they gonna find you, bro?
Instagram, everything
So
is
Rare.
So Rare Jordan.
Okay, everything.
Yep,
Okay,
say that's
bet.
all together. So Rare Jordan. On TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, all streaming platforms for music. I have my links in my Instagram bio, so follow me on there to be updated with everything.
Yeah, we definitely gonna follow you,
Stay
bro.
tuned.
Yeah, man.
Nah, definitely follow, like, comment, share. Nigga got music out. He is an artist. He is an entrepreneur. He is just a creator in general. So please tune in, and we appreciate you guys for joining in over here. You feel
Every
me?
day.
Please be sure to like, comment, and fucking subscribe.
Do all that.
I can't stress this enough, guys. We need you guys to fuck with us.
Comment.
Put us in your algorithm. Share. And last time for the road, nigga. Like, comment, subscribe. All right, we got music out. We got more content coming on the way, and some surprises before we end off the year. So please tune in. All right, it's your boy Abe Loso here with the Jungle Squad, and we here, we there,
Yo.
and now we
out.
out of here.